Oh, probably not.
not.
Nope, probably not. Hello and welcome everybody to episode 11 of Beating of the Monster Houses. Last time, man, I don't even know what happened last time. There's some shit that happened last time. Y'all found y'all found Nessie
At some point,
and
you
left
guys
it
talked to a
alone.
small child.
Yeah.
Bayla was asleep for all of this. And yeah, and you rescued a child from slavery. That was fun. A child that can only speak like weird esoteric languages and has a friend that lives in the woods. Definitely
Primordial.
not a creepy fucking cursed person at all.
Yeah, totally.
Anyway,
You guys are taking him away from his creepy witch dad.
yeah, so your child friend, whatever, was bunking with you guys for the night, and will pick up the morning after. Orion is very much asleep and on autopilot.
I'm sorry that you can hear the ripping of wax paper.
What do you want to do?
Well, hey boy, you ready to, go home?
Yeah, I mean, my friend's over there. Points to a corner of the room.
Can we see anything?
Make a perception check.
Just give me one little second.
Yo, that's sketchy.
This is sketch.
Just appears out of nowhere.
Normal roll or disadvantage?
Perception. Okay, so that's a +5.
Oh,
You guys get a normal roll.
Disadvantage.
14.
Nope.
9. Son, why are you in my spot? Son, that's my spot. Little bratty
I
brat.
was right. He was. I can read that. I was right. He was a summoner.
He's,
Fucking called it.
he also got a 21, so you don't see shit.
Jesus.
I still called that.
Uh-huh.
Grouch.
I don't.
Well, I had detect magic. He would probably light up like a damn Christmas tree. Fuck.
Maybe
Huh.
not.
Well,
Wait a minute. Oh, wait, no, I don't have detect match. God dang it. I have eyes of the Rootkeeper.
I'm proud of
Not
myself.
Eldritch.
I fucking called it. I was right.
He's a holdover from Pathfinder.
I don't know what you're talking about, kid. But there ain't no one there.
Oh, he's just being shy.
Okay, I think your friend's a little bit doesn't really want us to see him.
Alright,
I
hold
think
on.
your
Hold
friend
on a
thinks that
second.
we're fucking try to kill him or something.
He goes over to the corner and he reaches into like this dark shadow that you didn't see was there. And he grabs something and pulls it out of the shadow. You see this very interesting looking figure. It's not a huge creature. It's maybe 6 foot tall at the most.
That is huge.
It's huge for you.
It's huge
And
to a
me,
10-year-old
Ducky, who is
child.
5'2".
Yeah, but I think Grisha is taller, if I'm not mistaken.
Indeed, I am 7'8".
Yeah,
Jesus.
Grisha's taller than it. It looks like it's
You
a
are
humanoid
One
figure.
shorter than Moriv.
Its skin is covered in a bark-like substance. Around its neck, it has this dark green swamp grass in like this weird, almost like a collar thing around its neck, draped over its shoulders and part of its chest and back. And then on the head, you see it's wearing a headdress that has the visage of a deer skull with antlers. The face
For the sake of
underneath.
simplicity, can I at least say what you took the original design from?
Yeah, it looks like the Leshen from The Witcher, but it's
Yeah.
just like if someone were cosplaying the Leshen from The Witcher. It's not an actual
Hmm.
person. The face underneath the deer skull is obscured by shadow and hidden, so you can't
This
see what it
motherfucker-
actually looks like. It does look very creepy though.
Motherfucker, a Wendigo.
Definitely an out of this world looking creature, to say the least.
Well then. Never seen anything that looked like that before.
Neat. When did we get a child?
Well,
Yep.
we actually have 2 now.
What?
Technically got a child.
Well, I'll meet
session
you,
one.
brother.
I'm legally an adult.
Yeah, I keep telling stuff that kiddo.
I'm. Everybody in this party has committed murder. Which I don't think that.
Everyone in this party has committed murder. You don't have to say it out loud, even though it's true. God dang.
We've also all committed genocide, as we've all determined.
Hey, wait
Yeah.
a minute.
Yeah, we've all committed
It's a
genocide. What do you
philosophical discussion.
Well-
for another day.
I mean, against orcs, but that's okay.
mean? Bit.
Wow. Oof.
I mean, how would you react if I just fucking killed Kyle right now?
Who's Kyle?
Who the
If-
fuck is Kyle?
Clyde. Whatever the fuck
Oh.
his bitch ass.
Oh, I
If the
swear, if you kill Clyde, I'll
fucking-
snap your neck.
Is the blink dog
Well,
just
then
sitting there
how-
with
how-
a fucking snapback hat
Why?
drinking monster? Like, what the fuck?
Kill it all.
Wait.
if the spirit is shy, that's fine. I suppose we should start walking you home.
Not shy. Cautious.
That's
Well,
reasonable.
that's not scary.
That's reasonable.
Does it speak in common or does it speak in primordial?
It's speaking in a whisper.
Well, that's
Well,
not scary at all.
All right, cautious.
Oh, wait. Do weird raspy voices. That's neat.
The thing cocks its head at Paula.
Paola gives him an okay hand.
Tiny halfling gives giant woodland creature okay hand. I love this imagery.
The boy comes with me.
Alright.
Well, that's
Okay.
fair.
If you're cautious, so I imagine it wouldn't hurt to have at least some extra hands on just to get you home.
I can take care of him alone.
Not disagreeing. Spirits. But I'm certain you understand, as well, someone rather cares about family myself. I'd want to at least be somewhat thorough.
Unnecessary. You watch as the mysterious figure takes Aboy by the hand and leads him to that shadowy corner. And then walks into a shadow in the corner and is gone. There's no physical form there anymore.
Huh.
So we don't have to deal with a kid anymore.
Well,
Once more in all of your minds before they're fully gone, you hear, "Thank you."
well, I guess that was quite expedient.
Alright. So what's up next?
Out of character, I imagine we were supposed to escort him this whole thing, but but the fact that Matt's not here and that you want to expedite us to our next to the part, you're like, fuck it.
All right, he wanted to go home. He knew the way home by himself the entire time. So, I mean, he also said, "Hey, my friend's gonna keep an eye on me. Is that cool?" And you guys were like, "Yeah." So now you have a fucking legend staring at you all night without you anyone knowing.
Now we have a lesson.
He's basically
be
just camped
terrifying.
in that corner for 8 hours while you guys rested.
Well then, I suppose we still need to make our way to Ydras.
So where? I'm sorry, I've been asleep like this entire time, and mostly I've just been ignoring y'all. So like, I don't know what the
I'm
fuck's
going to thump Paula on the nose.
You're going to break my fucking nose.
No, I'm going to thump it.
You're going to break my fucking nose.
It's a glass like one.
You do realize that Mr. Goldfinger over there has a rather low strength.
I have 10 strength.
I'm 2'2".
You're a
And
monk.
You're also a monk.
have you ever heard the phrase "tiny but mighty"?
You've been on
Yeah,
3
there's a
Bitch,
reason
I
why
don't
we
give
call
a
you the
shit how
Nutcracker.
fucking strong I am. If something thumps me on the nose, it's gonna fucking break it.
Sure, I'm gonna break his nose.
You're just stocky. Anyway,
The-
at this point, Orion wakes up and goes, "Hey, everybody, where's the kid?"
Kid's
Um,
fine.
he, wa-
We
he
ate
walked
him.
into the shadows and disappeared. He got
We
eaten by the shadows.
Ate him for dinner.
He
What?
got transported to the far realm.
Yeah,
He's
we
long
ate him.
gone.
But wait, but why?
Hit.
We don't know.
I-
he just decided.
I-
he just decided to
I
walk into
just-
a shadowy corner.
I'm just gonna whack Kenrick over the head.
He just decided to walk into a shadowy corner and disappear.
Yeah, I'm gonna whack him over the head and say,
God damn it!
Can I roll deception?
his friend showed up.
Can I
Oh,
roll
made it.
deception?
Okay. I mean, deception for what?
To make him think that the kid literally just walked into the far realm.
I mean, I don't know that Orion even knows what realms are. So
Hey, I don't think he even realized there's a
believes
thing
you.
that other realms are a thing.
Yeah, I think the only one who actually knows that is Kenrick. Definitively, whether or
dang.
not those things exist.
Jesus.
I imagine there's like a spirit realm thing that my culture would have taught me, but other than that, not much.
And there's, I don't
Pale's
know
a
that
tiny
those
city
do that.
boy.
There are afterlife myths in every religion, for the most part.
Yeah, like there would have been afterlife myths. That's about it when it comes to other realms.
In terms of specific scientific knowledge of the
Oh yeah,
planets,
no.
no.
Specifics, no idea.
Orion again. Well, I guess so. I mean, should we just get on the road now? Do we need anything to do here?
I mean.
Oh wait, did y'all see if this town had a fucking post office or anything?
Had what?
A post office? Do you know what a post office is?
Oh, I didn't understand what you said.
We didn't check, but
Oh.
I bet if we go to
Post
the guards
office.
or something, we could figure something out. I don't know. Or we could pay a courier.
I actually should send a letter back to my parents.
Ah, so we both gotta send the messages to our parents.
Yeah, but I think my parents actually know what happened back in PAX. So that's actually pretty bad for me.
Yeah, well, the saving grace here is that they can't really do shit. What are they gonna do? Fucking march out here and drag you back home by your fucking ear?
Yes, that's exactly what they're going to do.
Listen to me, and I'm gonna climb Kenrick.
Climb Mount Kenrick.
You always seem to do that when you need to get closer to people's faces.
Okay, listen. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I don't care about anybody's parents but my own, and I will not fucking hesitate to punch them in the dick.
You know my mom doesn't have one, right?
Her metaphorical dick, you fucking idiot.
This is a great start to our episode, guys.
Alright.
So anyway, let's go send letters to our parents!
Oh, I'm
Walk away.
I'm in so much trouble. Okay, post office time.
Alright.
What the fuck?
The-
Ant-Man 3 just got cancelled? What the hell?
That's it.
What?
The
Ant-Man 3 got cancelled, I'm pissed.
there's no such thing as a post office because this is not America circa 1924, but there
we have
is
a
a courier service that you can hire out to send letters to places.
Yes. We'll do that.
It's usually just one dude traveling alone with a fucking satchel full of letters.
Wonder.
Unless you want to pay for guards to go with him.
You know what? I don't really care about if my parents get a letter or not.
In fact,
This is
do
my out
care.
of character hatred towards my, not really hatred towards my parents carrying over into character. Wow.
Alright, so how much would it cost for a friggin' guard escort?
It depends on how long you want to hire them for.
How long is the journey from here to Eagle House?
That's a good question. You don't know. Because you don't have access to our fun little map tool, but I do. Hold on.
Luckies.
You can't get on Roll20?
Fucking, it's more than a month, obviously, but
Jesus
he
Christ.
doesn't
How
have
far
Yeah, I
is
can't
how
use
far
Roll
is the trip from here to Harper's Rest?
It's 54 days.
54
And we also just
Hell.
came here from Harper's Rest, so.
So what? Two months and a week?
Yeah, to get to Eagle House. For Harper's Rest, it's about half a month. It's a little over 2 weeks.
Well,
That's
thank
a lot
fuck
of
I have
money.
A lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
I only have 52 platinum.
Only
Only
52
have
platinum.
52 platinum. You little
Jesus.
520 gold. Oh man, I'm so low on funding. Level 4.
I mean, yeah. I'm in fact quite low on
You
money.
have 170 gold.
Don't forget, you also have a gem worth 1,000.
I gave that to my parents, idiot.
You all right?
Yeah, they could close up shop for quite a while now if they wanted to. So yeah, you guys can definitely send letters if you want to.
Yes,
Great.
I do
Cost-
indeed.
Costs a lot of money.
Oh, how much is a lot of money?
It's usually, well, what's the cost of a ration? 2 silver.
Oh, yeah.
So it's rations for the days he's there plus working wage. So probably
So wait a minute, 50. Wait, so 50, like 54 days of rations for how many people?
for one dude. So five.
For one-
What's 5 times 54?
108.
100.
108.
5
Oh,
times
I don't know about that.
54.
I don't know about that, Chief.
Oh wait, I thought you said 2.
I think we're looking at something more along the lines of 290 gold.
Oh my
Or sorry,
god!
290 silver.
Never mind. I don't really care about my parents that much.
That's that's how much I gotta pay you, dolt.
It's 290 silver, not gold. So it's 29.
290 silver.
Yeah.
So 29 gold.
Yeah, not super bad for Kenrick. For Harper's Rest, it's even less than that. It's only 75 gold. No, 75,
Alright, so
sorry,
3
75
platinum.
silver. Fuck, I keep saying gold. 75 silver to send to Harper's Rest. 29 gold to send to Eagle House. And you're gonna have to pay for you know what? You're probably gonna
59. How
You know,
much
think
silver
about
did you say? I'm sorry. I'm trying to do math.
So for Paula, it's 75 silver pieces.
Mhm.
So 7.5 gold. For Kenrick, it's 29 gold plus you're gonna need some kind of entrance fee for the for the border patrol. You're gonna need some kind of seal of approval, or something like that to put on your letter to allow it through the border.
Great.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
have a
fucking,
stamp.
I'm gonna fucking hand over the money in the letter TM.
I will.
BG, I feel
hand-
like a fucking idiot.
What'd you do?
Did you delete your character sheet?
No, it's another thing that I just realized that I just could have done instead of what I did in terms of like how I did everything with Grish's character. Because the summoner made me realize I could have just gone summoner and that would have fit the more spiritualistic whole shit a whole lot fucking better than a bard. Why the fuck I thought bard fits that better?
I didn't let you pick Summoner.
me.
That's why. Summoner is not on the approved class list for players. It is for me because I made it a 10-year-old boy, the only 10-year-old boy in the world who can do that, and he's like level 3. So Hi.
That's one
I'm a
What
hand.
do you want?
city.
Oh, I'm surprised. I'm surprised your baby summoner wasn't allowed. My bad.
There we go.
I'm a hand over the 3 platinum.
Cool.
I handed over the money as well.
Yeah, they'll give you your change as well, so make sure you get your change.
Hey, sweet.
Well, Kenrick doesn't get any change, does he? Nope, because he has to pay for.
God dang it.
Sorry, you got to pay for border crossing, buddy. Your
All right.
nation is walled off from everybody else.
Friggin' taxes.
Yeah, mail tax.
I will give him a tip of 1 gold.
Oh, he's very appreciative of it. He says,
I will give him another gold.
He says, I will head out in the morning on this journey, so if you need to send anything else along the way, little one, please let me know, and it will be considered paid for with this.
I'm go. Can I have gone with them?
To the post office, yes.
Yeah.
I don't know that they deliver to your tribe specifically, because number one, you're nomadic, and number two, you live in the fucking dragon spine in the very north of the continent. One of the most inhospitable places in the entire place.
I mean, I could have had them deliver it to Volstrom and get to them via Volstrom.
You're saying she's
I don't
from
even know
frozen
that you're-
Australia?
Yeah, I mean, you don't know what a courier service really is. You never had to do that before.
To be
I mean,
fair,
being
I
out
could
in the
probably
world,
put it together, hearing what Kenrick and Hill
yeah,
are talking about.
but nobody from your tribe is expecting a letter, so they're probably not going to get anything. Like if they're not going to like go to the courier and be like, hey, did you get a letter from them to us for any reason? They'd be like, she will come back when she comes back. Her spiritual journey will be complete. Amen. Blah 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 blah.
Fair.
Blah, 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 blah.
That
Blah,
kind
blah,
of thing.
blah, blah, blah.
I'm not able
Yada,
to
yada.
off the thing.
Besides, all you need to do is get to Ydras, and then you can cast Sending. You'll be fine.
I want pretzels.
Yeah, because we level up when we get the Ydras up. If we live.
Off we go. We delivered our list. It's
At the end
time
of the session, yeah.
to go.
All right, so you guys are moving on, yeah? You've delivered your letters. They're on their
Yep.
way. Let me pull up my sheet real quick.
Now we're off to the land of better riches.
Cool.
Why the fuck is it so hard to get some caramel off of a fucking sheet?
You know,
Because
I
it's
don't know.
caramel and it's sticky.
I know, that's why I'm trying to pry it off.
I imagine I am just miserable the further south we travel.
Oh yeah, it is getting progressively warmer as you travel further into Serpent House. The air
What
is
is it?
rife with just heat and humidity, and the smell of salt water, because this swamp is saltwater swamp. So it smells like a warm ocean, but like a warm,
Fantastic.
super
What
dank.
race are you?
Also,
It's like really, really dank, stagnant ocean. It's not the best.
Here's
smell
the
in the world.
thing.
What race are you?
Me?
Or so?
What else?
Oh, we're about to find out.
Uh,
Along the road, about let's see, about 2 days travel from Rivergate. Along the road, you come across there's a figure praying or not praying, but resting near a shrine
Hell,
to a goddess, specific goddess that anyone with religion can roll for to see if they recognize the symbol that is on the
like,
Nope.
plaque.
Nope. History, arcana, nature, not religion.
Cool. Orion knows, but unless anybody asks him, he's not going to do anything.
my religion's fucking horrible. Dear God. +0.
Hey, Orion,
Can't I get this off the goddamn plate?
what are they doing over there?
Well, that guy's resting, but the shrine, if that's what you're talking about, that's for Avandra. She's kind of a goddess of fortune, really important to merchants, as I'm sure you figure
Isn't
out.
that Tymora? This is like an out of character question. Isn't that Tymora?
Not this one. No. Avandra is a goddess of luck, luck and fortune and travelers. I think something like that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what Tymora too.
I don't remember if Avandra is a holdover from Pathfinder or not, but that's what I have written down. So there you go. It's a goddess of protection and travelers. Avandra. There you go. It's a simple gray stone altar with a holy symbol carved into it. There are a few silver coins in an ornate bowl, several candles, and a ribbon tied to a wooden stick. Next to the
Discord.
thing. There's also a bouquet of dried healing herbs, and there is a vial of some sort of liquid that is also left near the base of the shrine.
To quote a certain halfling, nodding.
Okay, well.
In the meantime, there's a character off to the side of the road, off to the side of this, resting on the ground, and they look up as you approach. Go ahead and describe your character there, Grid.
He's a bit of a shorter man, about 5'5". He's firmly built, like a muscular type body. He has dark orangish reddish eyes with medium white hair. He has dark clothing as well as multiple piercings across his ears. He seems to have burn marks that seem like scars across his forehead and down his eyes. It looks almost like paint in a way. And he's wearing 2 necklaces. One is a strange star shape, and the other one is a mystery. Yeah, that's about it. His clothes are like a dark gray, black color.
There you go.
Well, hello, fella.
Hey, buddy, you
Hi.
kind of look like a plot hook, and you look like we're supposed to take you with you. So, do you want to join our traveling band of idiots?
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
I like your enthusiasm.
Hold on.
What fourth wall?
Viola is taking psychic damage. Just give me a second.
All right. I'm totally
That's a lot of dice.
like,
Can I like mutter or subconsciously think to
Viola
Traveler
takes-
if this is who I'm supposed to be looking for?
Viola takes 3 psychic damage.
great.
Please no fourth wall breaks, please.
Jesus Christ. That was hard.
Can I ask the Traveler if these are the people that I need to be looking for?
He's not answering you currently,
Currently.
but he did tell you that there were some interesting folks heading up the road, and that you should keep your eye out for them.
You match the description, I guess. I could join you. I could use a bit of help later on, I can tell you later. Where are you guys heading to?
When
That's
Ydras.
the name of.
Ydras? Oh, okay. I'm from there.
Nice.
Yeah. Of a pretty good tavern, or an inn. You guys could stay there, possibly. It's pretty nice.
You know of any people willing to take in a couple of saps?
Do I?
You know one.
I've got somebody in town. He might be in town. I'm not too sure if he is, but I could see if he wants to meet you.
Alright then, hop in the cart.
Alrighty, I'll just jump over the cart and sit down.
Oh,
I
yeah.
guess.
I forgot we had a cart.
Yeah.
This is how
traveling
you
up the road
adopt
in a
people,
covered
kid.
wagon.
Yeah. Oh, the tavern inn we're looking for. It's called the Crook and Crow. It's a great place.
Crook and Crow.
Crook and Crow.
Not the cooking crow.
VG Hurley writes it. It's down.
No, I've had that written down for a while. The it's just it's not like a crow with a chef's hat on the sign. If you know what I'm saying.
Aww.
It's gross. Whatever. Okay. You guys continue on here.
Is the fucking sign a goddamn furry?
No,
Stop.
it's definitely not. All right. So you got a new companion. Congratulations.
This is how we adopt people.
Plus one
This
to
is
the
how you
party.
adopt.
This is how D&D works. We just adopt people.
Ah.
Ours now.
Well, where are you guys from?
Well, you can probably tell, but I'm from Eagle House.
Yeah, I could tell a little bit. Elves usually tend to come from there. Surprised you're
Yeah.
not dying out here.
I mean, I'm used to the weather.
Huh?
It's kind of
Fair
like
enough.
this back at home.
Is it? Okay. I've never
Not
been
as
up there
humid.
before.
I don't know how
Not
the
as humid.
fuck y'all idiots are dealing with this goddamn heat.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
because,
if you could
I'm
tell by
built
my
for
armor.
wind and tornadoes. That's it.
that's
Wind and
because they used to
tornadoes.
freeze your nuts off.
You're from the cold?
No, I'm from Harper's Rest.
Ah,
How many people
okay.
are in Harper's Rest?
Like 200.
Grid has never heard of Harper's Rest.
I've never heard of this.
Yeah, it's a little fucking hamlet where everybody's either high or a closeted gay.
Wait a
So-
minute.
A drug cartel?
It's not true, but I'm gonna roll with it.
What a drug
My cousin
cartel!
What is this world's version of a straight edge Christian couple?
Probably
Like-
Harper's Rest. I mean,
Let me do a picture of what I'm thinking. It's that article that told about that guy that eats a whole raw potato whenever he gets horny.
Ain't
okay.
that deadly though? Can
I
you
have
die
no
from
idea what
eating a
this
whole raw
conversation
potato?
is anymore.
I mean, what more to get rid of your boner than almost dying?
Jesus Christ!
I mean, hey, man,
Anyway,
if his body associates erections with the poison of a potato, then there you go.
That's a kink and a half.
You gotta
God
build up
damn.
that immunity just in case your partner breaks out some fucking spuds in the bedroom.
basically, those are the three archetypes that I'm imagining because those are the three archetypes in my
Yo,
head.
that's toxic.
Show up, she's wearing nothing but an apron, standing in front of a fryer, silently cursing herself as to why the fuck she's wearing nothing but an apron, standing in front of a fryer.
I ask the smaller one if she's a halfling.
Oh yeah, I am. Don't worry.
He and
Oh.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
male,
he, sorry.
female player, male character.
Yeah,
Actually, I'm a
everyone-
guy.
Sorry about that.
Ducky is a guy in all respects of the word.
In halfling, I say good day.
Oh. He makes a very surprised sound and then gives just a thumbs up.
Oh, what about the tall one?
Just imagine, hold on.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm the one driving the cart because I imagine Orion's having a nap or something.
Oh, okay.
If you look in the back of the cart, there's a human male figure who is lounging on a sack of flour.
That's a He's a
sound asleep.
bastard.
Orion the Bastard. Okay.
He's wearing
he's
like it.
actually
a lot of fur. He's wearing a lot of fur.
He's
for where
actually
he's
from
at.
Ydras.
A lot of
He's actually
fur.
from Ydras.
He's from Ydras.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people from Ydras. I've never seen him before.
You can tell he is from Ydras because he's wearing a dark green cloak that is typical of rangers from the area.
Oh.
Rangers being the military force of Serpent House.
Was he a soldier?
In his younger years.
That explains the cloak. Well, so what brings you guys out here?
Well, money, really.
mainly.
Fair enough. The Ydras has had plenty of that.
Thought maybe we could try our hands at being mercenaries for a little bit.
Mercenaries, I like it.
Yeah,
Oh.
we didn't really think before the situation happened, but we nearly got killed by dragons, and then we just kind of started.
Dragons.
Yeah, did you not hear about the dragons in PAX?
I've heard of dragons being in this continent, but I haven't seen one personally.
Yeah, they attacked PAX not long ago during that fucking festival, whatever. I honestly can't remember. That was like a month ago.
It was 3
Oh.
months ago.
It was
That
3
was like-
months ago.
It was a third of the year or a fourth of the year ago. So,
Jesus Christ,
do
it's
I know-
already been 3 months.
Do I know where PAX is? Or no? Do I just know like the Serpent area?
yeah, you know where PAX is. PAX is a
Okay.
centrally located city that is prized as being a a neutral ground for all 4 houses.
Okay.
No one house has dominion over it. It's kind of like a weird little city-state in the middle of the continent.
You really haven't heard what happened in PAX, haven't you?
Not really. It takes a while to get out here.
You've heard basically what happened at this point. It's been 3 months. You have heard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I have been around. Sorry.
The orcs attacked Pax on the day of the Festival of Renewal, which is meant to renew the treaty between all 4 houses. That hey, we're not going to fight anyone anymore.
Yeah.
The orcs were like, yeah, we'll sign your fucking treaty, and then they fucking took a shit on it and attacked the city and overran it with the help of a dragon.
It's just like when Rollo swore fealty to the Pope.
I've never played your show, so I don't know what's happened in it.
Well, now that you mention it, I do remember hearing word of an attack happening on PAX. I didn't know they had a dragon, though.
Yeah, orcs killed half the city and the dragon sat on the rest of it.
And we killed the orcs. It was fun.
Oh,
Killed some of the orcs.
well, that's one way to get rid of them.
But don't worry. This little one got his revenge about a month back.
How'd you
I'm
do
very
that?
short, and there's nowhere for the rage to go.
Allow me
So I just
to tell you, my friend, the story of the siege of Fort Balto.
Fort Balto.
Very good title.
Fort Balto. I was watching videos over anti-vax memes earlier. Get off of that.
Fucking Christ.
I don't. Grisha's listening intent is probably not. Can I do I have to roll anything? See if I. I'm not hearing this story because I imagine I do.
You were on the cart.
I'm not being quiet about it.
And over the next 10 minutes or so, Kenrick will explain what happened at Fort Bato. Essentially, the party was contracted.
I feel
by
like Fort
the king
Balto would
of,
be like more fitting.
I mean,
I
didn't want it to be a reference to Balto, the Disney movie.
Oh no, that's not what we're referencing at all.
Anyway, so basically what happened was fucking their party was contracted out by the king of Dragon House to go and check on this fort that was toward the southern end of the kingdom, because they hadn't heard word from it for a while, and they were afraid that something special that was there had fallen into the wrong hands. So they sent the party after it, and lo and behold, everybody there was fucking dead. And they basically cleared out an entire fort full of orcs. They fought like 30 plus dudes and killed them all with only 8.
The most important thing is that I have the highest kill.
You have the highest kill score.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
I also don't leave out Parala's new nickname and the reason why he has it.
Yeah, Viola's nickname is the Nutcracker because
I'm
she
gonna
Viola's
Oh.
2 feet
Send
tall
this
and
to Jen.
right at that
I can
perfect
put
height.
2 and 2 together with that.
The other thing they tell you about a previous party member they had who ended up being controlled by an orb.
An orb.
Yeah, an orb that had a dragon's essence essentially trapped inside of it.
Interesting.
That party member is no longer with them. That party member has been shipped off to Magic Camp essentially. So
Magic Camp.
now you have Grisha.
Now the soldier's awake.
Dude, I do not understand anything anyway.
Hey Orion.
Alright.
Guess what?
Hey, Matt, you idiot.
So
we adopted
I
someone.
woke up at 12, panicked because I thought I missed the session, looked at my phone, I was like, alright, yeah, we start at 2. I lay back down and I'm like, well, I'll get phone notifications, and also I'm literally just gonna, and then I look back over and it's 3 o'clock, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
I
Matt,
mean, we spammed you notifications.
we did.
That's
Also,
the thing, I never got any, apparently, because I was literally
Yeah, no.
just like,
But all sorts of shit. I have a fucking text campaign that I barely get notifications for because they're just all fucky.
Yeah, it's weird.
Discord retarded
So
at times.
to catch Orion up,
that's what
in the morning you woke up. In the morning of the day prior, you woke up and Aboy basically dragged his eidolon out of the shadows, who has been watching you the entire night. Completely not creepy. It spoke in common to all of you in a hushed whisper, essentially saying, "I'm taking the kid. Thanks for holding on to him." And then they teleported through a shadow and disappeared.
They went to the firewall.
They went somewhere.
And I would always like to point out, I fucking called it. The kid was a summoner.
He was a summoner, yes, but that's out of character knowledge. None of you know what a summoner is. Not even Kenrick.
Nope, Kenrick's not that.
So then, about a day later, as you're on the road, you stopped by a shrine to Avandra, and picked up the new guy, who is Grid. Is a very clearly an interesting person. You guys
G'day.
can pretty much tell at this point that he's an Azamar.
We've seen two of them before.
Yeah, you've had two of them in your party, and this guy's eyes are weird colors, so put two and two together. And he was traveling to Ydras and decided to join you guys, and you guys are like, cool, new friend. So that's what you're doing.
Oh, and Paola broke the fourth wall.
Paola broke the fourth wall. It took 3 psychic damage, so that was fun. Other than that, basically, you guys have just been talking about your adventures with Grid, the new guy.
Can we get him some grid
So
paper to write?
At this point, Orion wakes up from his short nap and sees an Azamar, a strange Azamar sitting at the front of the cart talking with the rest of the party.
Not a fuck again.
Yeah, we adopted stars now. Sorry.
I see you from Ydras. Were you in this the military?
Yeah. I guess I have my symbol on my fucking symbol of rank on me.
Oh,
Your
the
green
green
cape
cloak as well.
is evidence enough.
Oh, my
I'm
green
from
cloak
Ydras
is
as
on me
well.
because I'm wearing the Yeti cloak.
Right. Oh yeah.
No.
That's right. He's wearing a shit ton
By
of
the
fur
way, you're practically fucking dying.
for fucking no reason. It is very hot, by the way. It's gotten progressively hotter as you traveled in, and now it's like
Yeah, I basically yanked most of the furs off of my scale mail.
it's like one step below Florida levels of humidity and heat.
Oh.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Paola's dying.
Oh, so
Paula
it's
is actually the one that is
fucking-
the best dressed for this situation because all you wear is scarves.
All this sounds like it's Galveston. Nice.
Fair enough. Yes, it does.
Galveston, it was fucking horrible.
Uh-oh. We lost somebody.
Solus, he'll be back in a second.
No, okay.
Yeah, his internet occasionally shits the bed.
Oh.
It happens.
Fair enough.
As you
You
guys
get
are
used to it.
traveling along, just sorry, in the middle of your conversation, whoever's driving the cart sees a white snow white fox run out into the middle of the road and then just kind of sit.
I immediately stopped the
Should-
cart.
Should we run him over?
What's the holdup? Why are we gonna kill? Why would we kill that fox?
I'm gonna peek out.
This looks like the work of spirits to me.
You can make
Is it?
a nature check.
Snow White Fox.
I haven't seen those
Alright,
before around here. Not very common.
Okay, none of us can hit ghosts. Like, we had the stuff to make sure, but
Wow, it's just gonna be one of those sessions, isn't it?
Well, it doesn't
Oh,
take a
yeah.
whole lot to figure out that a white
Nice.
fox in the middle of a swamp, not
Not very common.
not the most common thing. You're unsure of whether it's a spirit or just an animal,
I
but
think
it's not
they
running away. It's just kind of sitting
feel
there looking at you.
something. Wait, fuck, there's no video
I
game. Wait,
hop out of the cart and go walk up to it?
Sure. You go walk up to it. As soon as you get about 5 feet from it, it stands up and then begins to trot along the path that you guys are on,
Uh-oh.
Like towards us or away from us?
away from you.
I guess we're following it.
I guess. Do we want to follow this thing?
Paola's following it.
Okay, I will follow it as well.
What happened? My internet
We're,
died.
we're following the fox.
We're following a fox.
There's a white fox that jumped out of a bush and stood in the middle of the road in front of your cart. Now you guys are.
Why is there a
following
white fox and serpent?
it. I know, right? It's weird. You should totally make a nature check to figure out what the fuck that is.
Alright, sure, let's do this. Proficient.
I guess I just have the cart slowly follow
Hey.
it.
Wisdom,
Hey,
right?
cat.
Intelligent.
Oh damn, I'm not good at that. I'm leaving it up to you, Cuck.
All right, then.
17.
Yeah, it's not a natural fox. White doesn't really work well in camouflage in a swamp.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe we shouldn't follow that fox.
Definitely a non-natural creature.
Can't stop, Taylor.
I mean,
The
we're,
halfling
we're
seems
on-
determined.
I mean, we're on the road regardless. It's on the same road we are. So
Yeah, but white foxes, especially on native down here, they don't camouflage very well.
The
Yeah,
fox.
Can I ask the
yeah.
traveler if this is a sign?
The fox has stopped and is looking back at you now. It's like plopped himself
I
back in the middle
stop
of
the
the road.
cart. I am thoroughly convinced this is a spirit now. Wait, does it actually say stop, or does it
No,
stop?
it stops as you're having this conversation.
Hmm.
If you guys have been following it, let's say for like 5 minutes along the road, and then it looks off to the side of the road to your guys' right, its left.
I'll
and
look
you-
over there.
Right, it's left.
Yeah, make a
Can I s-
perception check.
It's facing the same way we are, though. How does that make
No,
any
it's
sense?
not. It stopped and turned to us. It is facing us.
That's a wisdom modifier.
Perception was
Yeah. So if you go on your character sheet and find where it says perception in the skills box, you can just click on perception. It'll roll it for you.
23.
Got 8.
If I roll another 9, I swear to God.
I'm not.
Hey,
I'm not.
dirty
I'm not a thing in perfect.
You don't have to be proficient. You can just roll it.
Oh, okay.
How did Kenrick get a better roll than me?
Just make sure you don't
I'm
click the
proficient.
checkbox. You have to click on the actual word.
How did I get a better
Oh
roll
no,
than
I
everyone
rolled
else?
it in.
Oh fuck! Matt
the
rolled that
Discord.
20.
Oh, okay.
I don't
Um,
fuck around.
Oh, I
Alright,
can
got
just.
initial check.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay.
So Orion and Grisha, and maybe the other.
I
don't know.
see.
Yeah, Orion and Grisha,
Wait,
you
what,
both
Drew?
notice that behind the bushes off to the right, there is a trail that leads into the swamp a short ways.
Man, the 23 didn't pass the DC?
Huh.
No, the 23 did. I definitely see the trail.
I mean, I also got 23, so sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyone who has
oh, we
And I got
see.
18.
anyone who has higher than a 15 gets it.
Oh, I got
Great.
10.
Fuck you, kid.
I can't see
This
shit, man.
reminds me of the elk.
That's to be you, buddy.
Oh,
Elk?
Fox.
don't worry about it. I'll explain it later.
It
I'm
kind
gonna.
Okay.
of feels like we're protagonists in like a book or something. Just
Man,
kind
wouldn't
of.
that be strange? I'm gonna
It'd be really fucking weird.
ready my longbow.
I will
Off the
summon
cart.
Goldbrand and Long.
Is
Oh?
the path wide enough for the cart, or is it just wide enough for foot
No, it's
traffic?
like a small foot trail that leads off into the woods a little ways.
Alright.
Bigfoot has not been on the cart in a while. He's just gonna start walking.
I summon Goldbrand and Longbow for him.
I'm gonna tell Gavin to behave.
Can I ask the traveler if this is a sign for something?
Okay, so thing to note about gods, they come to you
Oh. Oh, okay.
unless you have a specific spell.
Oh, okay.
It's called
Got it.
Commune, and I think it's like a
Or unless
4th or
you're
5th
a
level spell.
warlock.
Or you do the divine
Uh,
intervention thing.
Or you do divine
Ah,
intervention, but
okay.
that's not until like 10th level. So
Oh,
A
jeez.
warlock.
That's not- Yeah. Okay. Never mind.
so those of you following down the path,
Yep.
Alright, here we go.
I guess it goes.
eventually you come to a clearing where in the center there is a small fruit tree. It's not overly tall, maybe like 10 feet tall at its height. And on this tree there's growing these massive fruits.
Do I know what these are?
They look they're purplish, like almost red, like almost like a plum, but they're for our context they're about the size of a baseball, each one of them.
Oh.
Okay. Have I seen these before?
No,
I doubt it'll
you have
come
not
into
seen this
play
before. No?
with Actual Explorer Swamp. Does that help me
this
with anything?
tree is not native to the swamp. There ain't no way.
That is helpful enough.
You know what? That kind of. Well, Do you think there's another weapon inside of it?
A weapon?
Ah, yes, I'd love to bite into one of these and get a nice dagger in my mouth.
I'm gonna pull out my spear, TM.
Listen, at least
Okay.
that one was in a tree trunk, not inside a tree.
I'm gonna take a wild guess and say there's any stories that are anything like this.
No,
Have
Yeah,
I
I think so.
ever?
you don't
Have
have
I
a lot
ever
of trees where
studied
you're
a tree
from.
like this?
So
I've personally never seen this
not
tree
a lot.
before.
Yeah, no, neither have I.
Have I
Okay, can
studied a tree like this before?
Poila grows up in trees. I've never seen a tree before.
I'm gonna walk up to the tree.
Mm-hmm.
Anything happen as I approach it?
Nope, it's just a tree.
I'm gonna hide under Grisha's legs.
Okay.
Alright, give me a second.
Does he tend to do that a lot?
Yes. Yeah, I do. I'm a
Can I
half.
roll
Fair.
history
He's sturdy.
to see if I've heard any stories? Should have done this the last time we saw the
Well,
elf.
here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hard cast Identify on the tree.
Ah, yes, it is a tree.
Cast Identify.
Yeah.
It is a tree.
Our DM's trying
No
to get
magic on it.
The fruit is magical. It does
Well,
not have
what
a
does the fruit do?
specific. It does not have a specific type of magic. But
Well, I do get to know what magical effects are on it.
I know. I was
Cast
about to
it
tell
on the
you.
tree.
If you eat a fruit, you get temporary HP. Mechanically, it's really, really good fruit, and it bolsters your countenance more than it could normally be.
Those might sell for a pretty price.
Yeah, but also may not keep for long.
Yeah.
I wouldn't exactly. I wouldn't exactly know. I don't have any of these anywhere near where I live. But
Never seen one of these trees around here. Mainly here
We have a
swamps.
literal magic cookbook. I'm sure there's something in it.
Kenrick,
for
if
this
you
kind of
want,
stuff.
you can make an Arcana check.
I was gonna ask if I
Let's
could
do
roll
this.
history.
Kenrick specifically.
Okay.
Since it heals you, could I check for medicine?
19.
19. So, you are familiar with healing magic as granted by plants because you are familiar with the College Druidia in Eagle House. This is a very similar, albeit more potent, form of the Goodberry spell.
Oh, I get it. It's a giant goodberry.
Goodberry?
Yeah,
What are those?
they haven't gone. Well, they're little berries that make you feel real good and help you
Oh.
feel a little bit better. They also fill you up.
Yeah, I know some rangers
really well.
who have a little magic trick. Good berry, I guess. They make small little berries, right?
Yeah, they grow all over the College Druidia.
Interesting.
Um,
Should we take some?
I mean, yeah, I suppose so. They're very good at, keeping you alive.
I'm gonna see if I can sell a few of these.
It might actually be worth quite a bit.
do you have a container for them?
Kendrick, you know these are. Do you know how long these would keep?
Do I know how long these would keep?
Let me just double check my notes, but usually Goodberry only lasts for a day. Doesn't say, so I'm just gonna say they last indefinitely until consumed, because it's magic.
I mean, they last a
Another
pretty long
question:
time.
is the fox still nearby, or
Sure. And Fox is at the edge of the clearing that you guys are
Sorry,
currently
did
in.
someone say my name?
does the
Oh,
fox
yeah,
kind
that's
of
right.
react as we reach up to any of the fruits?
No, he's just kind of sitting there watching you.
Oh,
Can I go over to the fox?
Bake the Everloaf
Sure.
again.
Can I get a close inspection of it? Can I try to put my hand out towards it?
It doesn't move. It lets you
Does my
touch it.
hand go through it?
No, it lets you touch it. It's like a white fox. It feels exactly how you would expect it to feel.
Fluffy.
I'm going to approach the fox.
We get a what?
Approach the fox.
It's a real fox.
And-
I can touch it.
I mean, I'm going to go on a whim here, and I'm going to say in Sylvan, thanks for all your help, little buddy.
Fox nods at you.
Oh, Jesus,
What was that?
The one time I could take Primordial. The one fucking time I don't take Primordial.
You know, I
Sylvan
didn't
is
actually
not
think that
primordial.
would work.
What language
Okay,
is
then.
that?
Sylvan or whatever.
Sylvan.
Sylvan.
Yes, fairy speak. Fairy speak.
Oh, you
Fairy
spoke that earlier with the
With Clyde, yeah.
water person, right?
You
God
know,
damn it, I still have that, and I haven't told anyone.
wait a minute.
Okay.
I'm going to narrow.
Go
I'm
ahead.
going to lean in a little bit and narrow my eyes at the fox, and say in Sylvan again. Can you actually understand me?
Nods yes.
All right then. Nice.
Doesn't know
I
any
feel like it's-
language? Can I ask if he knows what I'm speaking in Halfling?
I'll pick a fruit off the tree and start eating it as I make my way back to the cart.
Halfling? Fox cocks its head at you, confused.
Okay.
I'm gonna try saying hello in Primordial. Anything?
You guys are just shouting weird
Everyone's
languages
focused
at the
on the
fox at
fox.
this
The
point. Like,
fox is gonna stay with us.
Yeah, because I'm going. Wait a minute. I'm going to say and I'm going to start speaking Sylvan again. Are you a fae?
nods yes.
You know,
What did it?
I suspected. All right,
What did
I go back to
say?
common. We have it's a fae.
A fae?
We don't
Yeah.
need it.
It's a
fair.
fairy?
We already have slide.
Well, fairy-like.
Fairy-like? That explains the white.
The
So I was right. It was a spirit.
The fox, you watch as the fox takes its tail, and then the tail, which was pure white before, grows a black tip, and it begins to write in the air. in
Okay,
this, like,
Amaterasu.
black
What
ink.
the?
It says gift.
Miracle, but in fox form.
A gift?
Oh,
It says
Is he
gift,
read it in
and
common
then,
or?
and then whatever language you want, it wrote it in that language.
Oh, okay.
And then it strikes it through, and then it
Is it-
writes as thanks.
That's thanks.
oh. Well, you're welcome.
Did you help this thing before?
I think this is a gift from Aboy.
Ah, boy?
We'll tell you about him later. Let's get the
Okay.
further
Could
part.
also be from the weird dryad things that attacked us. Alright, I'm gonna keep chomping on as I move towards the cart.
I'm gonna go take a few
Gonna move
fruits off the
on.
tree as well.
We need to make progress before we make it to
Payula's on shit
Ydras.
again.
I'll hop back into the cart.
So, all in all, you guys gather 10 of those ultra good berries.
Ultra good berries.
Yeah, we'll call it ultra good
And
berries.
there's 5 of us.
When you eat one, it grants you 5 temporary HP for the day. The effect does not stack, so you cannot eat multiple. You also are
But
under the
hey.
effects of good berry for the day, so you get 1 HP back, 1 normal HP back, and you also are full for the rest
For
of
the
the day.
entire. So, yeah, you gain 1 HP.
Hey,
Don't need to eat for the rest of the day.
Stop eating
And you
dog.
gain 5
God.
temper.
And the
Which is-
temporary
So-
hit points go away at the next dawn.
Do we just add good berry to our items?
Yeah. It depends on you guys. You guys got 10 of them. You can split them up however you want to.
Out of 10.
Well, I've
There are
already
5 of you, so you can
one,
get 2 each.
So
So 2 each.
I only get 1 because we're eating one of mine. God damn it.
But hey, you get your 5 free temper
The fuck?
HP.
You don't need to eat the entire day.
Yup.
That must feel weird to go the entire day, eat a good berry, and then just not feel hungry.
You know, I just thought of something. I just thought of something that could probably get us a lot of money.
Oh, Do pray tell.
Has anyone? I'm not sure if someone has already done this or at least attempted to. But you think we can make wine from good berries?
Hmm.
Oh
Possible.
no, you
Wait
know
a
that
second.
you can. There is wine that already exists that is made from
Oh.
good berries.
I'm upset.
Yeah. I think I might actually have a name for it. Give me a second.
I've never had a drop
Wait,
of
do these
alcohol in
things
my
have
life.
seeds?
And to do
The
it
fruit?
there, so like if you guys want to make wine out of good berries, you do you.
Let's see.
I think I'm gonna hold on to mine and see if they can fast me a price.
It is. Yeah, it's Elven Alean wine.
Ooh.
It's already a thing. It usually takes a very long time to cultivate because it takes a long time magically to cultivate one. Once you have one, the tree produces fruit for life and doesn't wilt for a very long time. It doesn't get very tall.
Oh, I should have asked the fox.
It's weird because normally wine is made from grapes and grapes come from a vine, but these can come from a tree. So it's like weird tree fruit wine. But that's just elves in a nutshell.
True.
So they do have seeds, so.
This one, no, it does not. You can't replant them. That's why it takes so long to grow them. You have to kind of take an existing thing and then magically alter it.
You basically have to get like a cutting.
So there you go.
Sweet.
Well, I guess we can just continue to travel with Ydras.
Alright, we need to bake the Everloaf again.
Everloaf?
Don't, yeah. Marisha, come on.
Sure.
All right.
It's our fault we don't have it.
So, well, you have your house.
Oh, Lucky
right?
wouldn't have given it to the kid.
Where the fuck did I put that?
Grisha finds your lack of response disturbing.
Grisha finds
Grisha
your lack of-
should.
When did Grisha
Hey,
become
little
Darth
cat.
Vader? I find her like a fish.
All right. So you guys head back to your cart.
Yeah.
The fox stays in the clearing and just kind of sits under the tree.
I have no say in whether or not Grisha moves.
I've already headed back to the cart.
I wave at the fox as we leave.
All right.
I give the fox an okay hand.
What's the okay hand gesture? What?
Just generally.
Because
Like,
it's a
does that
good
even
gesture.
exist in this time? Like, or you just make like a random hand signal and you have no
It's a
idea what
gang
the fuck
sign.
you mean?
Only
It's a gang
Payola
sign.
sees
Gang.
this.
I'm biased. The only other options I have
Harper's
are
Rest, gang, gang.
So as you drive away, only Payola sees this. The fox stands up and makes the okay hand back at you. On two legs.
Harper's
Stands up on
Rest
two
Mafia,
legs and then
gang,
walks
gang.
away. Yeah, fairies are weird, man.
VG, I love you and I hate you, man.
All right.
so fucking intimidated.
It takes you the better part of 3 days to get from here to Ydras. In that time, is there anything anyone wants to do other than what they've normally been doing on the road?
I guess I'll just meditate. / pray. I guess.
I guess I'll just tell more stories that I know of my people.
Okay.
Let me sing you
Taylor
the
was
song of my
spaced
people.
Yeah, literally. All right. On the in the middle of the third day, you finally break the tree line. It's a very stark contrast from the swamp that you were just in. Excuse me. The tree line breaks, and you are immediately met with like a more scrubland coastal environment where there is the dirt is replaced with sand, and there's just miles and miles of beaches as far as the eye can see. Before you, you see the ocean. Many of you have seen A couple of you have seen this before. A few of you have never seen this before in your lives. Motherfucker. And in front of you all, sitting on the horizon, is the city of Ydras. It has tall sandstone walls that rise up out of the dunes. And from here you can see that there are. This is a huge, sprawling city with a massive port, all sorts of random buildings. You can see from here there are a couple churches laid out throughout the city. Some of the tallest buildings there, and then you can also see, for those of you who know, meeting Grid and Orion, you can see the Capitol building from here.
Oh wow.
Amazing.
Home, sweet home, I guess.
Yeah. We're back
Oh.
at it.
So this is Ydras.
Yes, it
How
is.
Is this place?
What?
How shiny is this place?
Very. You guys are arriving in midday. The ocean
Taylor's
itself
having a stroke.
is insanely shiny. And it's insanely big, and you feel even smaller than your 2'2" self normally does.
Shall we head to the cooking
Grisha
crew?
is just awed in the silence. I'm just.
Taylor's
Orion-
like lightly slapping the side of Grisha's face, like, "Are you seeing this? Oh, holy shit! Are you
Yes.
seeing this?"
Have you heard of the Crook and Crow before?
Orion
Can't
has.
say I've visited. Is that a tavern?
Yeah, it's an inn.
Orion, you've
Ah.
heard of this place at least, even if you haven't visited.
Okay.
This place.
So just stay there. It's nice.
Oh yeah,
And
now I
then
remember. Usually I get drunk somewhere else. No, no.
Fair enough.
Usually,
The Crook and Crow is owned by Carver McGuinn. So, in case you want to look up in your notes who that is.
I did not.
Those of you
It's
who have that
pinned.
note, you can.
way far up, but I'll go see if I can. I don't even know if it's penned, honestly. See if it's.
You.
Nope.
Why don't you pin your stuff?
You act like a right. Oh shit! It's not that far up because I very rarely talk to Fiji. That's right.
In PMs, yeah.
Why do you smell like carpet?
What? Damn, I'm
I'm
offended.
talking. I'm
Give me a
talking
break,
like
I haven't
You
showered
said it
today.
was owned by who?
Carver McGuinn.
gross. There's so much cat slobber.
Ah.
Gross.
Why does that not sound at all?
Ah.
Why does that not sound?
Don't worry about it. He's completely normal. I promise.
That's a lie.
Get your ass out of my face.
Jesus.
I mean, that's just Pyola's life. You're basically eye level with everybody's ass.
I am currently on your shoulder. This is Ducky talking to his son. He's mad at me because I'm not being an attentive enough dad. Oh, I have a scarf now. I have a cat scarf.
All right.
Well, shall we head to the Crook and Crow? I can probably get us a good inn or room.
Taylor's going to be
Another-
indisposed
Do
for the foreseeable future.
Oh. Do you normally go to the Crooked Crow? Do they know you there?
Yeah. I know them. Horace is the owner of the place.
Horace is the bartender.
Oh, bartender,
Oh.
sorry. Horace is the bartender. He usually gives me a good couple drinks sometimes. I'm pretty friendly with everybody there.
I can't pet both of you. I only have
Sure.
two. I can't
Oh
pet
no.
both.
I feel like. Don't worry about it.
This is
That's
why
a
I
weird
can't pet
idea.
the multiple animals.
It's a prestigious place. If he knows the bartender, I'm sure any discount would be appreciated.
I can't. I can only pet so
You know what I
many.
could realize is that Paola could ride the blink dog.
Yeah,
I forget we have a blink dog sometimes.
If-
How do you guys forget that we have a blink
I
dog?
did-
Clyde is the
Which-
best boy.
Well, we have
What
a
is
Same
this
way I
dog?
have an Almirage sometimes.
Okay,
I don't.
get your paw away
Yeah.
from my eye.
That is another thing you
How
notice.
do you forget?
I forgot to mention this, Grid, but when you looked in
Yeah.
the back of the car, you would have noticed there's a very strange looking dog and a rabbit with a unicorn horn on its head in a cage.
Yeah.
What are
We
these,
asked-
by the
listen,
way?
Question,
Oh.
important question. If Clyde were to, is it Kyle or Clyde?
Clyde.
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 God damn it. Just because it
Lyle.
is a monster doesn't mean he drinks monster.
Lyle. Okay.
Well,
If
these
Lyle
are
were
pets.
to blink while I was riding him, would I blink along with him, or would he just leave me?
That's a good
She
question.
will leave you.
I don't know, actually. I don't know if it says specifically.
Yeah,
It says,
that's-
Clyde
says-
and one's named Gavin.
it says
named them
specifically equipment that it is wearing or carrying. So unless Payula kills himself and turns himself into a backpack, I don't think that would work.
Yeah. These are our pets. The blink dog is named Clyde, and the Almirage is named Gavin.
I named them both.
Lyle.
I bought them both.
The blink dog is named Lyle, for your information.
I'm going to
What?
thump Paula in the nose.
His full name is Kyle Clyde. That's his full name.
You're going to get murdered.
I don't fear death in or out of character. Come at me, pussy.
Damn.
Too scared. You won't.
Damn.
No, if only there's a tabaxi in the party. Anyway.
We've
If only
been
they
banned
existed.
from having fun. We've been
Only
banned
they
from
existed.
furries. That won't stop me, though.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I guess we'll head in. I know there's stuff I can do in character, just real quick while in Ydras.
Oh yeah.
But I guess I won't say anything for now.
All right.
So
So
get the cart settled in.
you are led up to the gates of Ydras by your horses and wagon. There are quite a few rangers that are posted along the walls and at the front of the gate.
I wave at them as we pass.
They nod at you. They see your cloak, your badge, and Orion's cloak as well. And they nod you through, wave you into the city. When you get into the city, it doesn't take long before your wagon is surrounded by people. Like, this is India during rush hour in terms of the amount of traffic that is in this place. There
probably
are
best to
people
go back.
of... Sorry, I'm choking on stuff while I'm also trying to explain things, and it's really not working out very well. So, there are people of all colors and creeds all over the city. You can see humans. You can see a lot of half elves. For some reason, there's a large amount of half elves here.
Huh.
Some people's parents are fucking freaks, huh?
Yeah, among the crowd, you can barely make out the tops of the heads of a few dwarves, a couple gnomes, a couple halflings every now and then. Mostly, it's a predominantly human settlement, though. And you're making your way down the main thoroughfare. Do you have a specific destination in mind right now, or do you want to just explore?
I guess we'll go to the end. That way we can get our cart settled in and head off to wherever.
It takes you a few minutes to get to the inn. In the traffic, in fact, it takes you about half an hour of just...
It's usually
Just
this busy.
Yeah, it's always this busy. And, yeah, a little bit. And,
I refuse to say Grimshaw's name right.
that's okay. The, eventually you come across the Crook and Crow Tavern and Inn. The sign on the front has the name of the tavern, obviously, and it also has a bird perched on a shepherd's crook.
I would like to get off the cart and run inside and announce that I am here.
Just run and be like, I've arrived, everybody.
It is I, Grid.
Did you just push your brother off the bed?
Jesus.
Yes.
Grid is All Might confirmed.
I am here.
Apologize to your
Is Horace at the bar?
Yeah. So the rest of you walking in, you can see that the bar is. Well, it's about midday. The bar is full of mainly people getting lunch. For the most
Dumbledore.
part.
You be nice.
There's this weird food that they all seem to be eating that none of you really know about. It's like a mishmash of bread and greens and a little bit of meat.
Wait,
You have
did
no
we ever
idea.
make the Everloaf? We didn't roll for it.
Is this a
No.
half?
You have your Everloaf. You're fine.
Is this
Oh, did they take the kid without taking the Everloaf?
No, the kid took half of it. You took the other half. You have the half that
No,
grows back. You're
Grisha
good.
gave him the magical half because Grisha wanted him
Yeah,
to
we
have
had to, we'd have to make a whole new one.
Don't bite
Well, then, yeah,
my
you would need to make a new one.
shoulder.
But you bought supplies to do that, so you're fine.
No, okay.
Anyway, so behind the bar, currently washing
I'm gonna
metal
go in the bar with
metal
Horace.
tankards, is a very tall, kind of portly man with like longish black hair down to about the middle of his neck. That's combed back. It looks a little bit almost like shiny or wet for some reason. He's dark skinned, and he has a mustache.
Ow. Stop it.
Okay, I'm sorry. I won't describe Horace again.
No, I'm sorry. Turlock's biting my hand.
I would like
Okay,
to
Turlock, I got
sit on the
you.
bar and tell Horace good day.
Well, hello. You're back early.
Yeah, found some people.
I can see that. They're a little exotic.
Yeah, it could be. The tall one over there is pretty cool, and then the short one seems to ride on his shoulders
Did you
quite
say-
often.
A fucking pun.
Paola gives him a thumbs up.
Like,
Well,
out of character, you just make a fucking
Ow.
pun.
I don't.
Ugh.
I cannot serve alcohol to the child, but the rest of them are welcome to join us for lunch.
I lean over to me. He's
Okay.
a halfling.
Oh, he's very short.
I'm
Are you sure?
also
I know.
adult. I'm legal. I'm just short.
My mistake. Please join us for lunch here.
I
I have a brand new
I-
item on the menu.
when,
That seems to be very
Guys,
Lucky
popular.
hole.
guys, do I need to grow a beard just so this stops happening?
Does it happen often?
Yes.
You might have to roll for.
Yes.
So with the when the mistake happens again, that generally happens. Grish is gonna laugh and then just pick up the small halfling and put him on her shoulder.
I'm
he was
already on
already
your
there.
shoulder.
Okay. Well, if you weren't already on my shoulder, I would have picked you up.
Yeah, it looked like a toddler and his weird mom.
Horace, is my usual room available right now?
A toddler and his bodybuilder mom.
What's the question?
Is my usual room available?
Always.
Awesome. I'll take it.
And will the rest of you be needing rooms as well? I see you have been traveling for quite a while.
Hey guys, can I just crash into one of your beds?
Yeah, go for it. You can put them in the one across the hall from mine, just in case we want to split it up.
I mean, I don't. That doesn't seat 4 people, but I'll see what I can do.
Oh, okay.
I'll give you a special discounted rate for 1 night.
Oh,
1 gold piece.
well, that's very kind of you.
It's an expensive room.
I don't have any change.
It's fine.
I just give him platinum.
Oh, well, are you planning on staying here in an extended stay, or?
Well,
Possibly. Well, we
Uh,
have a lot of people to talk to, so yeah, we'll probably
Might
be
as
in
well.
here for a few days.
I understand. Well, I will do this for you. And he takes the platinum, puts it in behind the counter, and then pulls out 9 gold, and hands it to you. Pay as you go. It's okay.
oh,
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, if you don't mind my asking, what brings you here to Ydras today? This is. I see you have a wagon outside. Are you selling goods?
Well,
We're
I'm just
kind
along for
of
the ride.
mercenaries, kind of.
Nah. We've
Yeah,
been
they're
doing a
looking for
little bit
work.
of everything
That's
since
what Kenrick
what happened at PAX.
explained to say us.
I was thinking about taking them to the island over there, see if they can find the thing.
Hmm. I'm
The,
not feeling
Where
that
island?
brave.
What? Wait, what was it about an island?
The island thing? Or you told me there was like something about a.
Yeah, the island that's
Yeah,
constantly
I don't think
surrounded by a
it's really
hurricane
big
that
of a
nobody ever
deal.
goes to.
Or no, what was the temple thing you were telling me about? The thing that nobody could ever find.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing
It's,
that's in a
it's on an
hurricane
island.
that
It's
Oh.
it's a
nobody wants to go to.
perpetual storm surrounding this island for miles.
Oh, okay.
It makes it very hard to get there, and the people who have made it have not found anything.
Wait a second. Sorry, I just
Where?
realized that that's a. Oh, never mind. Yeah. Let's not.
Fair
Wait,
enough.
what island?
Guys, I out of character just kind of had a click in my head like, wait a second, I know what that means.
Wait, what island?
There's an island with a temple on it somewhere near.
Oh no! Starfall!
What are you talking about?
No, wait a minute, no,
It's not
stop.
Starfall. It's not Starfall, no.
Jesus Christ, it's just a Vietnam flashback.
VG did not steal Starfall.
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Starfall
Don't
was
tell
like
him.
a magic
Don't
island in
tell-
one of my campaigns.
Oh,
Magic,
No,
it's literally Magic Australia.
oh, well, this is not.
Devin went
Australia.
one time and nearly died.
I went twice. Actually, no, I went like a combined 3 times.
Yeah,
It was
because
2 or
we
3
actually
times.
we actually learned that the Tarask was actually on that island, so
Under it, yeah.
like there was an actual Tarask.
Oh, well, fuck.
The Tarask
Yeah.
in its natural habitat.
Anyway, if you would you like to have a spot of lunch? I assume you have been traveling for a very long time.
Oh yeah. Sure. What's on the menu?
Well, see, I'm pushing a new concoction I've made here. It's a
Oh,
brand
you're
new
still
to
working
the
on that?
menu. Nobody else in Ydras has this. He takes out a few slices of bread and puts mutton and lettuce and tomato on it.
Is he
Oh
gonna-
my god! BLT!
Oh, I thought he was gonna give us.
Oh, Oh,
This guy
God.
is basically telling you he invented the sandwich.
It's pretty
I'm
good.
going, you know,
I'll take
I'll,
it.
sure, I'll try it.
It's really good. It's great.
Alright.
I lean
Like,
over
you
to
never-
her.
You're like, why has no one ever thought of this before? What the hell? This is
Yeah.
amazing.
I'm going to lean in real close to this man. You all are saint, and you deserve to be worshipped like one.
I have been told as much
Grisha,
before.
not close enough.
I'd like to lean over to Horse and whisper to
Grisha,
him.
help! Grisha, help! I can't eat. My arms are too short to grab it.
Oh God!
Do you want me to feed you too?
Can I?
No,
Can I
I
whisper to
think you
Horse
handed
if the
it
boss
to
is
me.
in?
Ow,
He's
stop biting
away
me.
on business currently.
He is.
Stop fucking biting me!
He might. I was gonna see if they had work for these guys that I could do
It's possible. He's slated to come back
No.
tomorrow afternoon, if you are
tomorrow.
interested.
Okay.
Yes. Weather permitting and
Oh.
distractions notwithstanding.
Fair. I think he'd like the ranger over there. I point to that word.
Ow!
I'm just like holding up like small bits of sandwich. Just
This is wave D.
Paylor's been taking
like you're literally like the parrot on my shoulder.
I feed,
Yeah.
Like all I need is a fucking eye patch.
I
I'd like
feed some to
small
Clyde.
cat that you've shoved in your pocket.
Clyde eats eats the sandwich, but he doesn't eat the bread. He eats like the mutton and the lettuce, and that's pretty much it.
Do your dogs not eat lettuce?
It's a weird fade off. You
I'm
don't know what
gonna
it means.
lean over to Kendrick and I'm gonna go, hey, I got some stuff to take care of before, well, I could maybe get it done tonight.
Alright. You want some company?
No, but I'll be taking, Gavin with me.
Alright.
If I get in any trouble, I'll, make sure to not get myself arrested and I'll come find y'all. And then get arrested. Alright.
We're not gonna bail you out.
You damn well better, and I'm gonna leave. The,
Is he planning to do something illegal?
You don't know.
Maybe.
Honestly,
Never
Yeah.
done
Ducky,
something illegal in my life.
Fair enough.
did we tell
Be
you?
careful, the guards are watching.
She got put in magic concentration camp.
Yeah, we'll tell him about
Oh
that.
no.
Not concentration camp, but very
Training
close.
camp.
Very close to concentration camp.
So about this boy that you, boy, I think you said his name was.
Oh boy, yes.
Ah, boy.
So what was up with that?
Oh.
I can
Well,
like sit crisscross on the counter, just got leaning over.
allow me to tell you the story of a young
Okay.
boy and his woodland friend.
Woodland friend.
You are an
I tell him the story.
Grisha looks a little insulted. I'm surprised you don't think me tell this. I should actually say this, but
Yeah.
that's what she's thinking.
bro.
Pick
Bro,
someone.
stop
That
my
person tells
kitty.
the story.
No.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna go to the bartender.
Yep.
Excuse me. You wouldn't happen to have heard any rumors, would you?
I hear rumors all the time.
Anything interesting?
Well, sort of. There's a relatively new blacksmith in town. He's an elf, as far as we can tell. It's very interesting. He set up shop in the market district, if you're interested. I don't know exactly what makes him different than every other blacksmith around here, but you're welcome to check him out.
Oh, you're talking about the new exotic shop thing that opened?
Yeah.
Ah,
Exotic shop.
yeah.
It's
pretty
called,
cool.
it's called Elven Exotics. It's got a collection of strange elven weaponry.
It's pretty creepy.
That sounds like my kind of place.
Yeah,
Sure,
well,
if
actually-
we-
Anything else?
Fucking as I check my notes, I'm saying. For Ydras. Oh, well, there's the two meme places you can go there. If you fancy, if you fancy a bit of a fight, you look like a strong woman. There is the fight pits. There is also, if you're interested, there.
It's a good way to make a quick
There's
gold
also
coin.
Swear to God, if the champion of the fight pits is a purple tiefling, I'm going to murder you, VG.
yes, the evil tieflings that I've told you don't exist outside of.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. A big dumb human named Bryonic.
Yeah, I'm definitely
There.
gonna throw that at you as well. There
I
is
thought
also a
you
new.
picked that.
There's a brand new alchemy shop. Just a couple of weeks ago, actually, set up down the street from here. It's owned by a very strange, very thin man. He's come in here a couple of times for my food and drink. It seems amicable enough.
Stop it!
Oh.
Stop!
Have
fighting
you seen
me.
him before?
Ow!
No.
Ow! 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 Ow!
New
ow.
guy.
Yeah, new guy. You don't know who he is.
Oh, okay.
I know a thing or two about alchemy.
And if you're looking for work, there is. You can always shack up with the Black Guard, or you can attempt to find something at the docks to work on. There's always hands available.
We can wait till tomorrow and I can ask for some
That's
jobs.
one of my days.
That is also true. Our benefactor is a very important man. He owns this place. I just run the bar. And he has other business elsewhere. This is more of a side project for him.
It's working out pretty good with that sandwich thing that you got.
That's true. I'm very proud of this. It's my own creation. It's drawing quite the crowd, as you can see.
Yeah, the bars have been empty lately. They've all been coming here.
It's usually empty at lunchtime.
Fair.
Well, other than that, there's always normally sites to see. Include pretty much anything owned by the Council of Seven. Their
Ugh,
wares are. There's a
Fox.
reason why they're at the top of their game. Let me tell you.
Huh.
Yeah, I can go to the shipyard, but I'm not very much liked there.
Well then, I guess I know what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the day.
Where are you off to?
I'm going to go see everything.
Everything.
I mean, I'm up. This is the first time I've ever been outside of Eagle House. I might as well get to see everything I can.
You want to check out that exotic shop?
Yes.
I can go with you. I'll show you where it is.
That sounds excellent.
So that's what you two are doing.
As we go, by the way, I write down literally everything I see in my book.
You're gonna run out of pages, my friend.
I have
There are a lot
100
of stuff here.
pages.
There's a
So,
I have
lot of
100
stuff here.
I have 100 pages.
you're gonna run out of pages, my friend. Grisha and Ducky, what are you doing?
I'm gonna look for those fight bits.
Well, then I'm gonna go with Grisha.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, so we'll do shopping first. Why not? Because combat takes a while.
Hmm.
So, Grid, you know your way around the city well enough to find elven exotics fairly well. You enter the shop, and there is the distinct sound of pinging coming from behind the curtain in the back, and then along the walls you can see chained to the walls so that people don't steal them, a line of just very strange, odd, weird weapons that you're not really used to seeing. Kinrick, neither are you really. The elves in your place have their own specific design, and that comes out in these. But you've not really seen weapons this quite the same as the ones that are here in this shop.
Is there any sort of like fancy hammers on the wall?
Yeah, actually, there is a
Can I
hammer.
take a look at it?
It looks like it's made of this like yellow colored metal, maybe brass or bronze, one of the two. And it has this strange shape. So it has like it has like a big box, like a square, like a cubic box made of this metal, and then out of the back of it is a metal cylinder that, upon closer inspection, moves inward and outward easily.
Okay.
Huh.
It's a two-handed weapon, by the way.
It's two-handed.
It's a big ass maul, but it's got a weird design on the head.
Could I like distinctly remember what this thing looks like for later purposes?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not very hard to forget, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Some weird ass weapons you got going on here.
Do I know that guy's name? I've been here before, correct?
Did I give it to you in your notes?
Yes.
Then yes, you do.
I would like to yell out his name.
Okay. What do you yell?
We got a new guy. He likes crazy stuff. Come here,
Okay.
Gallus.
He's like, all right, I'm coming. Hold on a second. He sweeps the curtain aside, and you see a really well built wood elf. Long dark hair,
Got you an elf friend.
olive colored skin, elvish features, obviously. He's around 6 foot in height, and built really strong because he's a blacksmith. So of course he is.
I,
Vic-
s- I see him, and I say in Elvish, "Wow, you're tall."
he responds, I was not expecting to see one of us here.
Nor I. This is quite a shocking development for me as well.
I mean, I've only recently traveled here.
I literally just got here.
Well, welcome to the city. Feel free to peruse my wares. Uh, Let me know if there's anything you like, and I can tell you more about them.
Oh,
Thank
I,
you.
I point to the hammer. How much is this?
That has a price that I will tell you eventually. Uh, as soon as I find where the pricing is in my ledgers. Hold on a minute. Fucking that one. There we go. That one is a very special piece. It's 70 gold.
70.
70 gold. Yes. And it is it's a invention of mine called the piston maul. I like to call it.
Piston mold.
Yes, that free floating cylinder in the back. When you hit things with it, gives it a little extra oomph.
Nice oomph. Hmm. You don't think that tall man would like this? What was his name again? Grisha?
Grisha's a woman.
Woman? Ask, how do you say her name?
Kinrick.
Kenrick.
I don't know. I think Solus might have died again.
To let you know,
Nope.
Grisha's art is in characters.
Uh,
Like literally the one right above yours.
Everybody's art is in characters somewhere. What is?
oh.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I can't see it for some reason. I only see Clyde in mine.
Why do you say Grant?
Because I refuse to pronounce her name right.
And I can't see anybody else's character sheets.
You've got
It's
the
not-
gist of
It's
Payl's
not characters,
design.
but no, go in characters on the Discord.
There's a characters chat in the Discord that has character art.
Oh!
Yeah,
Oh,
Grisha's literally
yeah.
right above yours.
Oh. Oh, okay.
I'm gonna try and on the recording set up a slideshow so we can mosey
I
on
have
through the art.
too much. Dear God, I have too much art in there.
Is there anything specific, perhaps, that you would be interested in taking a look at?
Well, I mean, you got anything better than this half plate?
I don't quite do armor, I'm afraid. I can certainly make a set of armor, but I don't normally do that. My specialty is in weaponry.
You got a cool mace like this that I could have.
Mace.
Because mine's just kind of a pull it out. Generic.
Well, I do have something. It's not quite the same. It does require two hands to wield. He
I'm more
pulls
of a
down
one-handed myself.
Well, all right then. He was reaching for it was like a pole with
Pole?
with a.
I mean, I'll still take a look at it.
It's got a chain on the end of it that splits off into three other chains, and on the ends of each of those chains is a spiked metal ball.
Oh.
Dire flail.
That's exactly what it is. Yes.
That looks cool.
Huh. Looks quite fancy.
Quite heavy and very one-sided in terms of balance, but I can guarantee you that it's it's a very effective tool when fighting.
Have any sort
You
of
got-
one-handed weapons on hand?
I've got a few, though they tend to be towards the more skillful end of things rather than brute strength. I've got this, and he pulls out from a glass case a long, thin blade with a really, really wide crossguard.
Ooh.
If you want to Google what it looks like, it's an S-stock.
A stock.
Oh.
ESTOC. It may look like a long
Oh.
sword, but it's meant for fencing mostly.
Mm,
Oh.
interesting. Interesting.
Yes, if
You
you
got any ranged weapons?
yes, I do. This one took a bit of time and quite a lot of paperwork from the Inquisition, but I was managed to get it through. He pulls out a longbow, or sorry, a short bow that appears to have been. It looks like a vine or like a stem from a rose that has grown into the shape of a bow. There are thorns along the side in random places. Um, uh, yeah, and it looks like something that was grown in the shape of a bow. This I needed permission from the Inquisition for because practicing magic, of course, needs a permit.
Ooh, magic.
Uh,
So,
the
like
the
elbows on
bow
the
itself
cannon.
is grown through magical means, but it is not magical in and of itself. Wasn't able to get that permit quite finished, I'm afraid. Still an effective tool, um, if you're interested.
Huh.
It has a bit of an extra kick if you aim just right.
Oh, that's something I can get behind.
That's my way of saying it's got a ×3 crit ratio.
Yo.
So when you crit, instead of 2d6, you roll 3d6.
Oof. Huh.
I've also got a collection of I've got a collection of crossbows. I've got a elven style trident. I've got a curved blade. Ooh, I have
That's
this.
good.
I'm not sure if any of you are interested in this. Maybe someone you know is. He pulls out what looks at first to be glaive, but it has like this metal like chain wrapped around it with spikes on it, and a handle, like a pulley system. If you take this and you pull on it as hard as you can, he pulls on it, and the chains begin to rotate around the edge of the blade at a rapid pace. They stop a few seconds later. This is interesting. I've been trying to get the rangers to take this on for quite some time. I'm sure it could be useful in deforestation, but
Oh, Jesus Christ, it's a chainsaw.
Is that chainsaw glaive?
It's a chain. It's a chain glaive.
it's a ripsaw glaive.
Okay, 40k, here we go. Fucking Shakespeare.
Alright, so got-
I'm currently working on a new design for this, actually, where the spinning is perpetual and not just for a limited amount of time.
ah,
Mechanic-wise, how does that glaive work? Curiosity.
You pull on it, and then the blades spin for a number of rounds equal to your strength modifier. And then while the blades are spinning, you do an extra amount of damage to your enemy.
What's the extra damage?
Set it at a d4. So it's 1d10 plus 1d4 for however many rounds equal to your strength modifier. It is a glaive, so
Alright.
it's heavy two-handed, and it's also got a ×3 crit range.
VG, question.
I mean, I think I have proficiency in that, but
Mm-hmm.
Would I be able to use my Pact of the Blade on the short bow?
Yeah.
Aha!
Well, here, does it specify it has to be magic?
Yes.
Then no. Not unless you get an enchanted.
God dang. God. You know, wait a minute. I think I actually know someone who might want that bow.
I was about to say, doesn't your Orn buddy use bow?
He has a long bow, though.
Fair.
He uses a longbow, but I think, well, he likes to hit things really hard.
Where did
I
he go,
mean-
so say?
He needed to go take care of some stuff. Didn't really elaborate.
Fair. I
I
do that
know
too.
what he's
I disappear.
doing.
Fair enough. I disappear
Mhm.
sometimes too.
Alright.
You said you have swords, right?
I do,
Oh,
yes. I have a couple. Well, I've shown you the rapier already, or the estoc. But I have a very. Here's an interesting piece. He pulls out a sword, the blade of which is twisted into a corkscrew shape. This one, I'm not quite sure how this one's going to work, but the idea is that you poke your enemy and then twist it into them, and then pull
Looks like
back,
it's slick.
and it does a lot of damage.
Now that just seems kind of screwed up.
It's very inventive, if I do say so myself.
Devin, go fuck yourself.
Say, how long would it take you to make a mace of sword?
Mace. Well, it depends. Do you want a normal mace, or do you want something special?
Depends on the price for them.
Well, special orders usually more expensive than just normal ones.
Give me a price. Puts his
Oh,
chin in the sand.
well, depends on what you want me to make. I've got many ideas, but I don't make anything unless I'm sure I can sell it. So, if it's going to be a custom order, then I would appreciate some input.
Fair, fair. What about just a plain mace?
A regular mace, I could do that in a few days.
Could I get a price on
Uh, however much a regular mace costs.
that?
Google it. I don't
okay.
know.
Okay, I was gonna see if there's like anything so like special. He's like elven.
No,
and
it's a
stuff.
regular mace. Then it's something. It's a regular mace.
I mean, I said a custom order is more than 70 gold.
If it's a what do you call it? If it's a heavy mace like the one you have already, not a light hammer, then it's 12 gold.
For a custom or a regular?
No, for a regular. And if you want it,
Oh.
if you want it better than normal quality, you can add 300 gold to it, make it masterwork.
Whoa, okay, I don't have that much.
All right. How much for a custom longbow?
For that, that's interesting because I don't normally do carpentry. I'm a smith by trade. This bow here was grown via magic. I didn't actually shape it through any other means. So for that, I would refer you to a carpenter friend of mine.
All
Where are
right.
they located?
They're just
Or do I know of it?
down the road. They've got quite the business going. They're the foremost provider of ranged weaponry for the Ydras Rangers, so you know their quality is top notch.
Fair.
Well, I think I might go down there myself.
I'm going to come back when I have more money and I want a custom mace. I will talk to you later.
Of course, I'll come up with ideas in the meantime. If you're interested, I still have a few other things. I don't know what exactly you're looking for, but I can show you a few things.
Oh, we could probably try to match it. I like to do little tricks sometimes. To make a little tricky little mace that's not like quite what it seems. Heavy mace.
You like trick weapons? Okay.
Mhm.
Interesting. Well, I do have this in the meantime. If you're interested in something a little more surprising, he pulls out a blade that is. It comes out straight from the handle and then curves sharply into a crescent shape.
Ooh.
This is used to get around shields in combat.
Wow.
It's very interesting.
Ooh.
You can get around the shield and at the most vital parts fairly easily with this, actually.
How much would that cost?
How much a shotel costs? What does a shotel cost? 30 gold.
30?
Yes.
Am I proficient in that? Is it a one-handed weapon? Or
It is a simple weapon.
simple weapon?
I think so.
I'll take it. And then when I have the money, we could talk about a mace.
Excellent. Thank you for your patronage. So go ahead and add. Okay, Shotel's weird. All these are custom weapons, so I'm gonna need to manually enter it into your thing.
Okay. I went ahead and took 30 gold off my thing, so I have 40.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go. Don't touch anything on your character sheet for a little bit.
Okay.
What about the custom sword?
Custom sword. Again, depends on what you want.
Well, a great sword.
A great sword. Interesting.
Yes.
I do have this. It's a bit. It's not as long as a great sword, but it gets the job done. And he pulls out. It looks kind of like a great sword. It's slightly smaller in length. It's essentially a bastard sword. That's what it is. Unlike a normal greatsword, it has D10. It has a D10 hit die instead of 2d6, and it also has a crit range of ×3.
Oh. You know, I will take this one. This is a nice sword. I like it.
Okay. Let me fucking change back and forth between everything I do. That's 35 gold, please.
Poor VG having to do so much work.
I give him
my
3
my
platinum and
prices
5 gold.
my prices and my descriptions for these things are on 2 different pages in my notes. And then let me double check. I'm sorry, I'm putting the Shotel into his character sheet. It is light, finesse, and it ignores shield AC. That's what the Shotel.
Ooh.
So if an opponent has a shield and you use the Shotel, their AC for the shield does not count.
I looked up a picture of it. I like it.
It's a weapon actually from Dark Souls. The Shotel in Dark Souls ignores shields a little bit.
Oh, right.
And then, okay, so Shotel should be in there. I'm going to add it as an item as well. Shotel, I have a weight for it, I believe. Somewhere.
Ooh, it does more damage than my mace. I'm gonna equip that.
How much does a scimitar weigh? 6 pounds?
I believe so.
We'll say 6 pounds. A little bit unwieldy. So Kenrick, wherever in your notes you want to write this down.
Alright.
The bastard sword does a D10 slashing damage on a hit. It has the heavy and the two-handed property.
Alright.
And it does ×3 damage on a crit. So 3d10 instead of 2d10.
Got it. Alright. Then I want to go down and see this carpenter fellow about a bow.
I'll follow you.
Sure.
Oh, wait. Okay.
Huh. It's always weird when Matt just randomly says okay. It always means something. You just never know what until it happens.
So what is Matt doing then? Or is he?
I'm assuming because they've only gone to one shop so far, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, then I'm still probably where I am in PM's.
Okay. Okay, so you two go down to Carpenter. For a bow, specifically. The Carpenter himself is a middle-aged, sun-weathered human male, bald with a do-rag, and his face is just a mess of wrinkles and tan and sunburn. Like he looks like he'd been working out in the sun every day of his life since he was born, basically.
Duck boy.
He walk up to his shop, and he's working away on a bow in the back, kind of sanding it down as you approach.
Hello there.
Well, hello. Oh, look at you. You're the second elf I've ever seen in my life.
I think I just met the first.
Aren't you from the... Never mind. What can I do for you, gentlemen, today?
Not much for me.
Well,
He's here for that.
I'm in the market for a bow.
Well, all right. Well, do you have anything in mind special, or just a normal longbow, or a short bow, or something?
Well,
Or
I want it
crossbow?
to be a long bow. Definitely a long bow.
Okay.
And I wanted to have a bit of a recurve design to it.
A recurve longbow. Interesting. Oh, I can do that. Anything else specific you want to do with it, or just a normal custom order?
Yeah, that'll be fun.
All right. Well, I've just so happened to have one in the back here. Let me go and grab it.
While I was going into the back, is there anything in the shop that I can mess up?
There's a weapon rack with unstrung bows on it already. There's also several quivers that line the walls, and a collection of arrows also as well.
Is there price tags on
Some
them?
of these arrows are made of specific special materials. That kind of material I'd have you roll some kind of knowledge for, unless you were
Okay.
Pyula, in which case Pyula knows some of these already.
Can I like mix up all the quivers and mix all like the arrows and stuff and mix them up?
All right,
So
so
that-
you put random arrows and random quivers.
Yeah, just take them all on, just throw them all, mix them all up.
All right, so there's one arrow that has like a brass tip you can see, and you put that in the one where it looks like the arrowhead is made of wood, and
Just got a snicker.
the shop owner comes back out in just a second. He says, "All right,
Coming back
well,
around
I've got
to-
this. I don't normally make these. These are usually officers' bows, but I mean they haven't had any real use for it recently, so suppose I can sell it to you."
Wait, why haven't they had any recent use? This looks like a fantastic bow.
I'm staying by Kenrick
All
again.
all the officers are being moved out to other places. They've already got their commissions, so right now it's just for newer recruits to the Ranger Corps.
Well, alright. How much?
Whatever the fucking normal price for a longbow is. Fucking look at the thing. Now, here's a
Longbow.
question: Do you want a good one, or do you want a standard one?
I want a good one.
300 and something gold.
300 and some.
Oh, that's
350?
expensive.
350?
I'm sorry, 100 something.
What?
Yeah, sorry,
Alright.
my bad.
150.
100 and what? Fuck, why do I not have longbow on here? Oh, because it's in carpenter. That's why. It's 175 for a masterwork longbow.
175. I have. Alright. I'm going to give him 175. I'm going to give him 17 platinum, 4 gold, and 10 silver.
Yeah, quite the cash, don't you?
Wait, why the 4 silver?
10 silver.
Oh,
I don't have 5 gold.
I was like,
I have 4 gold.
Why did I get 4 silver? All right, yeah, okay. All right, so he'll take it and he gives you the bow. It's you bought the masterwork one, yeah? So masterwork longbow is a +1 to attack rolls,
Nice.
not to damage.
Fancy bow?
Yes.
It's a nice bow.
Mm-hmm. I have no idea how to use those things.
Uh,
Mm,
I have plans for this one. I think I do.
Ah,
all right.
It's at this point the door opens and I go, "Oh, Dad, Mom wanted to know if. Oh, why did y'all follow me?
We did?
hello.
You know these folks, Orion?
Yeah, that's Kenrick and is Poila here.
No, Paola's not here.
Just
Ah,
It's
being.
Kenrick
I
and
just said
Grid.
that's Kenrick, person I was telling you I was traveling with.
Oh, right. Well, that makes sense.
You be talking about me,
This guy's
Ryan.
dad's door. Fuck.
Oh yes, I've been talking all about you behind your back. Hey, by the way, if you could take Gavin back to the car, I'm gonna hand him Gavin's cage.
All right. Heads over the cage with the unicorn rabbit in it.
I still got a few people that I want to check in on, old buddies and all that. I'll be back eventually. Just a few more things few more
Alright.
people I want to check in on.
Don't be a stranger. Your mom and I haven't had dinner with you in quite a while. I'd like to catch up.
Wait
Oh,
a
I'll come back
minute.
for dinner after I check in on everyone else.
Wait a minute, Orion.
Wow, I have a family. Who would have known?
Well, I thought I would at least get to meet him.
You. Can they come for dinner?
I don't see why not. We'll just tell Ma to throw a couple extra vegetables in the soup tonight.
No.
This is gonna go horribly.
I give
This is gonna be
Kenrick an
great.
awkward smile, like I did something wrong.
So this is my elvish
All you
boyfriend.
realize is one of your companions is literally a mountain of one.
I just fucked up this guy's store. His dad.
Yeah, you just put all of his arrows in weird places.
Anyway, do you need anything to drink while you're out here?
To drink? Well, not while I'm working. Don't want to have another incident like a couple years ago, right? And he holds up his hand. And he's missing part of his pinky.
Oh,
No.
Alright, I'll tell Mom. And I'm gonna close the door and head back in. Alright, cool. Legit, when y'all said y'all were going to the carpenter, I was like, God damn, they really are just following me.
Well, that was nice.
Right. If you need anything else, so I've got a collection of specialty arrows over there on the wall. There you can choose from.
I leave the store.
Oh,
I just gotta leave the store really quick.
specialty arrows.
I'm gonna wait outside for Kenrick.
Some of those are fairly expensive, but they're worth it if you're looking to expand your arsenal.
Sure, why not? I'll take a look at them.
Okay. So there is the normal collection of arrows, obviously the standard arrows.
Did I
There's,
mix all of them up or just a few of them?
No, you mixed all of them up. There are
Okay. I'm
masterwork.
just waiting outside now. Just sitting
There are
down.
masterwork arrows. It's basically +1 ammunition. For like 90 gold a bushel. Like
Jesus Christ.
shit's expensive. Very well made. There's also arrows tipped with some of the exotic materials that Paola has told you about before. So there is spirit brass tipped arrows. There is silver steel tipped arrows. There is ironwood tipped arrows rather. And there is a single arrow that is locked behind a display case. That the head of the arrow is made of this milky white, almost translucent looking stone shape.
Is that a bomb arrow?
No, it looks like a regular arrow. It doesn't have anything else attached to it. It's just the head is made of this weird white, either stone or some other material that you're not familiar with currently. And it's just a single arrow.
I feel like a lot of people ask about that arrow in particular.
Right, that one's my pride and joy. I actually I found a little bit of this material, and it works fairly hard. It's hard to work and get correct, but if you have enough know-how and you have enough skill like I do, then you can fashion something like this out of it. Now, I'm not sure exactly what it can do. I've had people analyze it because we're not quite sure what material it's made out of. Um, but I've had people tell me that it's kind of magic.
Kind of magic.
Like it has mystical properties to it, according to the Inquisition. But
Stab
none of
yourself with it
them,
and you get a stand.
none of them with their fancy spells and you know inquiring shite. None of them really knew what it could do specifically.
Is that you
Huh.
saying if I just cast Identify on it, nothing will happen?
If you cast Identify on it, what it will identify as is a magic arrow, but it has an auxiliary effect that is randomly determined and cannot be specifically pinned down.
So, what you're saying is, no one knows what this arrow does because nobody's used it.
Pretty much, yeah. Oh yeah, I keep it here as a conversation piece, really. I don't even know if I'm allowed to sell it because it's magic, but
Well, you just said it wasn't necessarily a magic. It just has
no, it's
magical
magic.
properties.
It's magic. It's definitely magic. They just don't know what it does. It's got a weird quality to it that not even the elves can figure out.
I just realized
Well-
no one here watches JoJo, so no one here gets that reference.
I did.
The reference for what? You guys are pulling references out of your ass.
I get a stand.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Anyway, you know, if you were to sell it,
If I were to sell it,
how?
I'd have to get it appraised. I don't even know how much it's worth. Could be
Huh.
worth thousands of gold. Could be worth nothing.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna come back for that arrow.
Alrighty then. I guess I should probably appraise it. You never know when you might stumble onto a fortune.
Comes
I
back,
mean-
it's worth 30,000 platinum. Fuck you.
Jesus, 30,000 platinum.
Yeah, you guys don't know. I know, but you guys don't know.
All
Sounds
right.
like I don't know either.
Well, I suppose I'll be seeing you.
Alright. If you're coming to dinner, I guess I'll see you around sundown.
Sundown it is.
Alright. So there you go.
The rest of my day till a little bit
Okay.
before sundown is just gonna be checking in on old friends, seeing how they're doing, and then eventually meeting up with the group to go to dinner.
A couple of them are really glad to see you just because, it's been 3 months with no contact and they all heard what happened at PAX.
Yeah.
So you showing up alive here is
A
like
good
a
number
few.
of them thought you were dead.
Your parents, by the way, gave you the fucking reaming of a lifetime. Because they were like, why the fuck didn't you write us for 3 months, you asshole? We thought you were dead.
So like Payula's parents, but they had less chill about it.
Oh yeah, they were more mad than happy to see you. Just because they were like, you fuck. Could have at least written a letter or something.
Well, things were a little bit busy, and half that time I was running from orcs, so.
Alright, so with that, let's pick up with Grisha and Payula as they head their way into the fight pit. Now, getting directions from the barkeep, you can manage to find your way. The fight pits are held in a place called Groff's Place,
Wonderful.
with the titular Groff being the owner.
Oh wait, did I get my hit points back?
It's been
Great.
like 3 days. Yeah, you got your hit points back. As you walk inside, this place is set up like a training room or sparring room. It's a small little shop. It's not a huge place. And there is a man hitting a punching bag in the corner of the room. He has the first thing you notice about him is that he has a right arm that is completely made of metal.
Made of what?
Metal. It's a clockwork arm. Um,
Hmm.
He also has from the back you can see he has a bright orange hair that is shaved into a mohawk. He's fairly big and pretty buff dude. And as he turns around to see you as you walk in, he's got a handlebar mustache of the same orange, like bright orange hair, green eyes, pale skin, and he's wearing a set of leather armor that is familiar to you as the armor of a ranger of Ydras.
So I'm just gonna assume that he has no soul. Because he's a fucking ginger.
And as he
Hey, wait a minute. Kenrick has a soul.
as he turns around and says, "Hi, just make yourself at home. I'll be with you in just a second." He goes back to punching the bag. He's the only one in here, by the way, so it's kind of
the
awkward.
ironwood axe, right?
The what?
The ironwood axe. I still have that. Right?
Yeah, I think you do. He's
Never
working
seen
out in the bag for. He does a couple more punches, finishes his set, and then turns around, sweaty from his workout. All right, what can I do for you, too?
I was told this was a fight pit.
I hold tournaments, yeah. Every now and
Any
then.
idea when? Any idea when your next one is?
We got a match tonight. If you're interested in joining, it's a 10 gold buy-in per person.
I'd definitely be interested in that. Payla's gonna fish out 20 gold. You want in? Gray?
Yeah,
You
I
want-
want in.
Okay. Yeah, buy me and Grain in.
You got it.
Oh, by the way, I didn't finish my sentence. I had to cough. Yeah, I want in small one.
Yeah, Payla hands him 20 gold.
All right. Cool. So here's how this works. Unarmed only. We fight until someone's knocked out. Once you're knocked out, that's it for you. You're out of the tournament. Winner takes home prize. Or they take home a lesson with me.
Payla gets very excited when he hears that this is an unarmed tournament.
I've served myself in the Ranger Corps for a long time. Retired now because of the arm, but I can still fight fairly well. For the geezer that I am. This guy's like mid-30s.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can, and a lesson with me won't teach you much, but if you continue, I'm pretty sure I could teach you young ones a thing or two.
Always looking to see something new.
And then depending on what you want to do, I could trade you in either hand-to-hand, or I could train you in specific weapon fighting styles, if you'd like. Meaning, you better pick a fighting style if you take enough lessons.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Why did you suddenly become a kobold?
Don't worry about it.
Okay, Elmo.
That ain't even a fucking kobold voice. You gotta give all kobolds a Jersey accent, then you gotta add a bit of growl onto it.
I don't think he was being a
can't-
kobold. I think he was being Elmo.
11
I
What are you
days!
talking about?
do a fucking kobold voice right now. It's been
What do you
so
mean
long.
our
since
kobolds
I've
have to have a jazzy accent?
Fucking
Jersey.
spurt.
Why the fuck wouldn't she give you kobolds a fucking Jersey accent?
How long do
Because
kobolds
I
live?
ain't from Jersey.
How long have you been down here? 11 days! How long do kobolds live? 11 days! Oh, so this is the end for you then? What's like the worst thing you've seen while you were down here? My brother got eaten by a green slime! You mean like that one? Yeah, that's the one!
I love Spurt.
It's fucking
I
great.
love Spurt.
So awesome.
Ah,
It's too bad kobolds don't exist in this world yet.
man, can you
Or
make
at
them
least
exist?
don't exist in this part of the world.
They don't exist
We've
here
been
yet.
robbed.
None of y'all know existence. So yeah,
We've been
basically
robbed.
you pay for lessons with Groff. You can learn a fighting style. Takes a while. It's basically a long-term downtime activity. And then fight pits later tonight. So if y'all want to do anything else during the day, that would be your chance to do it right now. And then you can come back later after sundown for the fight. Also,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
gonna
just
wherever
I'm gonna
group is
run
going,
fights.
I'm
I'm gonna
planning
run
on
fights a
going
bit
down
differently.
I
So
don't need a break.
for
Yeah, my fight's gonna take a lot longer because I don't have any. My unarmed strikes only gonna do 4 damage a hit.
well, here's the thing. I'm gonna run the fight a little bit differently, so it's all kind of evenly matched. So your HP for the fight will be your Constitution score. We're gonna run off of that, just so the fight doesn't take for fucking ever. The damage you do is going to be your unarmed damage die plus your strength modifier as normal. First person to get to 0 con quote unquote HP is the one who is knocked out first. So it makes it a little bit more dangerous for you guys who have upwards of 30 HP at this point.
Hey, what?
I have
I don't
40.
even have 30
Yikes.
HP. I have 27.
Exactly. So that's why it's your con score. So whatever your constitution is, that's what your HP will be for the fights.
My HP for the fight could be 16.
You're gonna have a distinct advantage.
And Voila, I think it's gonna have lower, but I don't know if it matters when Voila goes crack, crack, and then
Pyula has probably the best chance of
7
winning
damage
this because I
twice.
think.
God.
Well, I'm pretty sure
Actually,
that Pyula
like
has
people-
D6s, right? You have
With
D6s.
my
Give me
key
a
points,
blow.
I can hit 3 times.
Yeah, and you can definitely spend key to fight. So you're probably gonna win, but you know.
God.
Um,
There's a
If
monk
there
in
is
the tournament.
something I do that does give me some advantage. Stone
Oh.
Darren.
oh yeah, you do have that.
Stones.
there you go.
Jesus.
Yeah, but I don't think they're allowed to bring armor in there. Correct me if I'm wrong.
That's why I'm running it off of con score.
Good lord. Good luck hitting Paula.
Yeah, Pyula's gonna be
Oh shit, you're right. Just
Insane. fucking
I got 20 gold and Paula.
goddamn 20 AC monk with the unarmored defense.
I have 20
Jesus.
Yeah.
out of pure spite.
So,
if we could bet.
in the meantime, if there's anything else you guys want to look for in terms of shopping or services, I don't know, whatever you guys can think of, now would be the
Wait,
time
is
to do
there
it.
a
Enchanter.
library in town? I need to know if there's a library.
I'm actually gonna eat one of the fruits.
Grab your temporary
Come
HP.
on.
It's five temporary
Probably
HP.
should have waited until you know who you were matched up against. But alright.
It's five
I wanna
temp
find an
HP to
enchanter.
last for the rest of the
Drift
day.
Maybe.
there.
Matt has made a good point. Shit.
The temp HP lasts for the entirety of the day. It's not like a time thing. So
I'm gonna go see if I can find
fine if you
Paula
wanna
on
eat it.
the show.
Well, I'm more worried about it just getting knocked off.
I mean,
Paola wants to go to a library.
you're probably gonna take more than 5 damage during the fight. So
Yeah. So for
Um,
the sake of this fight, my HP is 21.
What?
Due to temp HP.
oh, your HP. Yeah. Okay, so Paula goes to find a library. There, I'm gonna tell you right now, there's no enchanter, Solus. You can go to the Inquisition, see if they're willing to do anything for you, but there ain't no enchanter here.
I mean, the Inquisition kinda likes me.
Yeah, but there's also nothing saying they even know who you are this far away from
So,
where we were.
are you gonna
I
search
mean,
for
they'll be
anything
friendly.
specific, Paula, or are you going to just look in general
Rocks
stuff?
and metals, possibly things that could help out my party. Anything.
Okay. Roll a fucking investigation check. Sure.
Investigation. Invent.
Yep, that one.
I'm giving up.
I mean, you said it right the first time.
Investigation.
13.
13. Okay. I mean, you find an interesting book on geology.
Yes.
It's pretty great. You know, you learn a little bit about how crystals are formed in
Wonderful.
nature. But with a
They will
13,
like
you don't
rocks.
really learn much else.
Great.
Anything else?
Nope.
Cool.
I
Kenrick.
think.
Sorry, we'll do Kenrick next and then you. Kenrick, go to a house of inquisitions. You were helpfully directed there by somebody. Doesn't matter who. When you walk inside, there is a half-elf woman at the desk in Ingole guard regalia. Yes, can I help you?
Hello, I was hoping if I could find someone that could possibly enchant this bow I just got.
An enchanter. Not this far from home, dearie.
Hmm.
If you are capable, you're more than welcome to use the circle in the back, but...
That's a good question. Am I capable of enchanting things, VG?
If you got the money and the materials for it, yeah.
Uh,
You better have fucking really
Really high.
really high rolls there, buddy, because it's gonna take a few rolls to get an enchanting done.
uh, uh, I don't know what the materials I would need are. I have 280 gold and plus 4 to Arcana.
Yeah, so we got. I'm gonna run it like the quote unquote creating a magic item section of Xanathar's, which is somewhere around here. That's tools.
I just imagine while Kenner like, hello, I'd like to have my weapon enchanted. Meanwhile, Paolo and Chris are beating this shit out of people.
Yeah, kind of. Let's see. Buying magic items, magic item purchases, carousing.
Because
crafting an item.
here's the thing, I have a strategy that may help me win.
Magic crafting, time and cost. Yeah, it's gonna take a lot of time. For a common item, it takes a work week, which is 5 days of enchanting, and 50 gold. You also will also need to go through the proper channels and grab your fucking permit for it. So, apart from that, it goes up by quite a steep amount as you keep going. Uncommon, which is what a +1 magic weapon is rated, takes 10 days and 200 gold to do.
Ooh.
And then it goes up from there.
Alright. So it's gonna be a bit before I make this thing magical.
Yeah,
But it's gonna happen someday.
The other thing is you will need to provide the gold cost total includes finding materials. If there's any specialty materials that you want in the enchanting process, then you're going to have to pay extra for those, or go hunt for them, depending on what they are. And then let's see. And then yeah, I would, because you're not really an enchanter. That's not kind of what you do. You maybe could fumble through it, but it's gonna take some pretty insane intelligence checks for you specifically to get this done. Considering you haven't been trained at all in the art of enchanting.
Alright.
Alternatively,
Well-
you could like research and then the DC will go down. That also takes time. And it'll also take
Alright.
money as well, probably, because knowledge, again, on how to do magic things is the purview of the elves, and getting a book across the continent gonna take quite a while.
Alright. I will remember this.
Yeah.
But I have a funky new bow.
Yeah, you've got a short bow that does ×3 on a crit. Okay, is that all you wanted to do?
Yep.
Cool. Orion, what were you wanting to do before things happen?
I'm gonna go to. I think it's time to get my sight fully fleshed out. So
Sure.
I'm going to order a magnifying lens.
So, for this instance, you would go to, and you know this, you would go to a very specific shop that I have in here. Mud Truffle's Marvelous Masterworks. This is
Mud
owned.
truffle.
This is a shop owned by the family of Councilman Boffin Mud Truffle. He's one of the 7 people. And they specialize in clockwork and other such enhancements. They're for Grid and those of you who have seen Groff. Well, actually, none of you would know that, so I'm not going to tell you. But yeah, they do like a bunch of different clockwork shit. So they do like clockwork weaponry.
Clocks, clock
They do
fighters.
watches. They do other things like they do like timed plant watering systems, like on a timer, like a sprinkler system in modern day. They can do that via clockwork.
Nice.
Obviously, all of this is fairly expensive and very high quality, and that's why they're part of the Council of 7. It's because they have a lot of money going in and out of this place. Oh, as you walk in, this family is all gnomish, by the way. You walk into their shop, and there is just a cacophony of ticking noises as you enter. There are wall clocks and pocket watches and wrist watches, all made of clockwork materials.
Is it all synchronized or is it like unsynchronized?
No, it's very unsynchronized.
Oh no! If it
Yeah.
was synchronized, that'd be amazing. But
It basically is just like tick 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 all the time. Off in the corner, you see there is a gnome on a workbench working on what looks to be a metal owl. He's got like a screwdriver and he's twisting some shit inside of it, trying to get it to do something.
Hello.
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 Hi. How are you? Welcome to
I'm-
Mud Truffle's Marvelous Masterworks.
Okay, I just keep imagining the same gnome over and over again, but like
Pretty much,
like-
yeah. This guy's a little bit younger though.
Yeah, no, I'm just imagining him with a propeller hat now.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
No, he's got taking a good look at him now. He's a younger gnome, freshly shaven, with a shock of green hair, and he's got like these weird magnifying spectacles on, so he can see what he's doing with the clockwork.
So he's Midori.
I don't know what you're talking about. He's also got he's got like an apron on and a set of tools, small tools, next to him. Well, welcome to the store. What can I do for you?
Well, I'm gonna pull out my bow, unnotched, obviously. I'm gonna put it on the counter away from the owl, and I'm gonna go. I've been working on this for a while now, and I've been meaning to put something to magnify distant targets. I believe it's a concave, or no, sorry, it's a convex lens that I was looking for.
Yeah, it's one of those. Let me take a look at this thing. And he goes over to inspect it. Jeez, you paid money for this? All right. Well, I could do something. If you like, I could do the standard upgrade package, make it a little bit stronger, and then if you want that telescoping lens, it's quite a bit of work to calibrate correctly. Are you sure you have the gold for it?
I got a lot, but I don't know if I have enough. That's why I'm coming in, at least getting a price first.
It's 300 gold, so if you got that, congratulations.
Is that all together?
Well, that's just for the lens. For the standard upgrade package, I could give you give me another 100 gold, I can make this thing reinforced for you.
Reinforced?
Yeah, we'll put like metal struts on it, keep it from snapping if you pull it back too hard, that kind of thing. Put in a wrist guard for free, why not?
Get a military discount.
Hey, fuck you. He sees my insignia. He's gonna. Alright, I guess. I guess my insignia would be on my cloak, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Either that
So
or
he-
it's a
he
brooch
knows.
that you use to pin the cloak to you.
Get the military discount.
He would know. He's not gonna give me a military discount.
Just ask politely. It doesn't hurt.
No.
The worst
Fuck
you
your
can say is
military
no.
Discount. I ain't an old
Kendrick isn't here.
snapper. I've been mostly modifying the bow on my own, but yeah, I guess I'll leave it with you while you do that. I'm gonna. Oh shit, dude.
Cool. Payment up front.
I'll remove 40 platinum.
All right.
God,
Pleasure
that's
doing
a
business
lot.
with you. And he takes the bow and puts it on the back counter. Now, you interested in anything else around here?
No, I don't think so. I might be back later though once I pick up the bow. Might buy something at that point.
Sure.
God. Huh. Well, I'll be seeing. How long do you think it'll take?
Well, to calibrate the lens will be the hardest part. It might take a couple tries depending on which glass maker we use, but it should take about a week, if not a week and a half.
Okay. Hopefully Kendrick has a spare bow or something.
Don't you worry. Don't you worry. We're pretty good at what we do here at Mud Truffles.
Okay, sorry.
Is there like a crossbow that I can rent out while you do this? Like a
To rent? Nope.
crossbow or this thing? I'll return it once my bow's done, but like I need something for the
We can augment something to be mechanical, but if you want a properly balanced weapon,
the
you're gonna want to
fuck is
talk to a
that?
blacksmith or something.
Background.
Okay.
That being said, though, I do have something I'm working on.
Oh,
It's
no.
for that new elven guy that's down the road there. Actually, just remembered this. He pulls out a small crossbow, one-handed design. That is made of like this. It's made of like a metal, material, brass probably. It's got a lot of ticking and moving parts on it, and it's meant to fit in the palm of your hand. Essentially, it's a clockwork hand crossbow. That's a little something I've been working on for him. He put in a special order recently, thought it would be interesting, and I thought it would be interesting. Seems kind of cool. It should be a little bit better than a normal hand crossbow anyway.
Do you need someone to test it?
Nope. Works just fine. I just need to, give it to him. I could tell him I found a buyer, though. If you're interested, maybe he can hold it for you.
No, I think I'm good. Prefer my bow,
Yeah, I understand. You get the old-fashioned sense of whatever you feel. I don't know. I prefer crossbows.
To each their own.
Eh.
I'm gonna say. Well, I'll be back in a week or so.
Tinkers will tinker. Have a good
While
one.
you get a chance before we start the actual thing, can I ask you what I was going to want to ask you for a bit, BG?
Mm-hmm.
Did he say how you get out of get knocked unconscious, or or is the ring
Knocked
out's a thing?
It's knockout.
Fuck!
No, you cannot throw Puella off the fucking ring.
Yeah.
She may be small, or he may be small, but that's not.
It was more like my plan was basically just grapple and then throw.
Yeah, no. It's by
Damn it.
knockout only. Okay.
I would have been able to do well if it were ring outs, because I have a fucking high athletics.
If no one else has anything to do, then we'll go ahead and do the pit fight.
I'm kind of upset now.
I'm good.
All right, it's cool. So let's go to
Sue my way out of my problems.
let's go to Roll20 and to music and get rid of the nice cheery piano for something more taverny. Sure, let's go with Fiddles McGinty. Why not?
It was what?
Oh, I guess also there'd be dinner, but I guess we're doing that like off, like that's just happening.
Yeah, you can do that off camera.
So me, Henrik, and Keith.
All right.
Who wants to go? I guess.
Meeting Orion's family.
Yep. All right, so Grisha and Pyula, you guys return to Grof's place after sundown to find it a bustling hub of activity. There are all sorts of people here, men and women of all kinds and creeds, of all colors and shapes, and all of them are going over to a table that's manned by Groff himself and putting their names onto a piece of parchment.
I'm assuming that's what signing.
Definitely. So as you get in line and you walk up to Groff's table, yes. Hey, welcome back.
No, thank you.
Alrighty, so here's how this works. Whatever an empty spot you see on this bracket here, you can take it. And whoever wants to put their name down next to yours is who you're fighting first. After that, it's regular tournament rules.
Payla's gonna like hop down off of Grisha's shoulders and sign his name real quick before clambering back up.
Hey, you actually said my name right. I'm going to my name down twice in the same place. One's in common, one's in giant.
It's like, all right, cool. All right, so you guys sign up. So this is what I'm going to ask you. Because there are empty brackets, do you want to fight each other in the first round, or do you want to wait until the tournament's going through?
Wait.
Okay.
I want to at least get past the first round, VG, before Pale thoroughly stomps my face.
Will.
I mean, that's fair. So let me go ahead and grab some stat blocks here.
I'm ready to watch Ducky roll nothing but not one.
I hate you. You cursed me. I despise you. Shut the fuck up.
You shut up. You love me.
You shut the fuck up. Right before this.
Sure.
Don't worry. Now that I said it, it's not gonna happen.
I'm assuming for the sake of it, our AC is just, since we're not wearing armor, at least for mine, since it's 10 plus deck.
Unless you have
Poor
unarmored
motherfucker.
defense.
You poor motherfucker.
Not yet, at least.
Not yet. Alright, sorry. I'm going to set up a couple of stat blocks here for easy access. Okay, so I already explained kind of mechanically how the fight's going to go, but just one more thing before I go to the bathroom real quick. You will reset your hit points after each fight. So the temp HP will be gone once you reset it, but I'm not going to make you fight 3 battles in a row on low hit points with 16 HP.
Thank you for.
So whatever your con is, reset it after each fight. I'm going to go to the bathroom, talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back.
I was
The guys
hoping like
Ace Attorney game, and it's.
I was honestly hoping ringouts were a thing, because that way when I throw, if I grab Payola and throw him
I
out,
fucking see. I stood up too fast.
so that way I could have said, hey, remember I mentioned the fastball special, Duck?
Yeah.
Yeet!
Also, remember that Poila has a +7 or +5 in acrobatics, so they'd be just as good as opposing you in acrobatics as they would
Actually,
be.
let me check. I
flat
actually have a
footed.
+7 in acrobatics.
Yeah.
I mean, I got pretty good athletics.
You have a +4 or 5.
A 5.
My
Better than-
money's on the 7, unfortunately. And then you would also have to throw them with your next action, which would also be another acrobatics versus athletics. Poila would still probably win.
Okay.
Hello.
Yo.
Hello.
No, VG, why couldn't there have been ringouts? I wanted to be able to do the fastball special.
You are correct. You cannot see anyone's character sheets.
It's
Only your
because
own.
you're a little
Oh,
bitch.
okay.
Because you're a little bitch, Hunter. That's what.
Ooh.
First, cause you're a bitch. Alright, so
Ooh.
fight number 1 for each of you will be against a commoner. Because of course it is.
Oh, it means
Um,
I just have to hit them once. Okay.
Yeah, so in the interest of saving time, we're going to roll. Both of you are going to roll at the same time. I'm going to roll twice on the commoner stat block. We'll do it in order, so we'll go Payola first and then Grisha. Will be the order of my rolls.
Alright.
Oh, do you want us to roll to a hit or something?
Yeah, you're going to be rolling to hit.
17?
We're going to roll initiative first.
Oh.
So, I'm going to go ahead. Nope, that's not it. Since I don't have tokens to click on, we're just going to manually enter the turns.
20. Yay.
Add? No, I can't. Well, I guess I do have to add the, unless I can do it manually. Can I do it manually? Nope, I can't. Cool. Okay, so I'm just going to drag your tokens on there then. Hold on a second. So, I'm just going to plop them down by Ydras on the map.
Woo.
There, and then we want this guy.
Nice.
So do those guys. Okay, and then what did Payola get?
I got a 20.
Okay. 20.20. Oh, hold on. There we go. Now we order. Okay. Oh, good. This works out perfectly fine. So, Payola's going first.
Yay.
Go ahead and roll to
God
hit.
damn it.
Oh,
I'm assuming I get to roll my bonus attack.
I mean, you got to hit with the first one, don't you?
I did not get a hit. I got a natural 1.
Woo! Hey, here's a fun thing I can do now. So, last night when I was fucking working, I was bored as fuck, and I decided to put critical fail tables in the game.
I saw that.
Oh God.
So-
Oh God.
So,
hate
next to the gear setting, there is a collection, quote unquote,
You
setting. on Roll20.
actually rolled in that one.
I know Payola's not in here right now, so I'm going to roll for you. But there are critical fails for melee weapons, ranged weapons, thrown weapons, and natural weapons. So your fists are a natural weapon. I'm going to roll on that.
I'm gonna break my fucking hand, aren't I?
Yeah, I didn't think I didn't think you would actually do
I
it.
told you
Okay.
not to fucking do it! This
So-
happens
Wild
every
swing.
time!
Oh yeah. So wild swing for natural weapons. You overextend yourself going for the kill. It says, but I'm assuming you're just going for something, low hanging fruit, as it were. So the commoner gets advantage on his next attack roll against you.
Do I still get to roll a bonus action?
Yeah, you get a bonus action attack.
God damn it, 9.
No, you are adding your bonuses to this, right?
Yes.
Holy fuck, that sucks. Yeah, no, you don't hit him.
Rolling absolute ass.
Alright, it's the commoner's turn. D10 plus 0 because he sucks. Or D20 rather.
I think it has to roll a 19 or a 20 in order to hit.
He has
Yeah.
to roll with advantage as well. Hey, natural
You said
20!
plus- What the fuck?
So, it's a D4 plus his strength mod, which is just a D4.
I'm blaming Devin personally for
And it's a natural 20, so he rolls twice. Oh my god, I swear to god, he just rolled max damage. So, you take 8
I'm
points of
blaming
con
Devin
damage.
personally for this!
You take 8 points of con damage. You go for him, and this guy, who has apparently been fighting for a little while, just like puts his hand on your forehead to stop you from hitting him, and then takes your head and slams it into the ground, dealing 8 points of con damage.
Jesus.
Ow.
Jesus.
Okay, so that's the first two
Fucking hate
turns.
you so much.
On the other end of the room, Grisha's having her fight. So go ahead and roll the hit there.
Yeah. Rock 'em, sock 'em. That's an
Damn.
18.
That's a hit, and that's 4 points of damage. No, it's not.
Commoners only have like 4 HP.
So that's 4. So he takes 4
I like that
HP
it's not me
damage.
metagaming, that's honestly just me remembering that.
Yeah, I don't have their... I'm not going to have their HP up, I'm just going to remember. So, the one that Grish is fighting has 6 HP left. He's going to take a shot at you. With a D20. Well, you got a 4. So that's a no.
Can it just like hit my abs and it just does nothing?
Yeah, he tries to punch you in your abs. And he like cracks his hand audibly. Like, ah! Fuck!
Yeah, because how tall is this guy I'm fighting? Because I am like 7'8". He is probably an ab height. Now I
He's
think about it.
average height. He's the most generic white bread dude you could possibly be fighting. So that's a miss. Payula, your turn.
Great. I also plan to
The monk was so cocky they were just gonna breeze through this.
Like the one time
Did it happen again?
that you suck. Oh my god. Is it a natural one?
I'm sorry, Ducky.
Another natural one.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, Ducky. I'm so sorry.
Loss of nerve. Okay,
Like,
you need to make a
more
wisdom
fucking
saving
attacks
throw.
after-
You have to make a wisdom saving throw with not very high DC. With a DC of like 4.
I only have a +5!
Okay, well you automatically win then. So
Well,
you don't have to
hold
worry
Wait,
about
no,
it.
you gotta roll. See if you roll an apple.
Hold up, hold
No,
up.
it
hold
doesn't
up.
matter, it
When
doesn't
did
matter.
DC change? Because there's technically not hit dice involved for this.
Okay, thank god.
Yeah, they have 1 D8, so it's -6 to the DC, which is 10, which means that the
Okay,
DC is
so
4.
I gotta roll my next 2 attacks. Sorry.
Hold on. Okay, I was just looking to see if there was anything on success. No, there's
Miss.
not. So it's just a miss. 13 hits.
Yay! Also, make me a saving throw.
Fuck,
Oh, did
you're
you
gonna prone him?
use a key point for that?
Yes.
Yeah, you can use key. Fucking, what is it? Is it a wisdom
Make
save?
it-
Con save?
Make me a dex save.
13.
Fails. He's knocked prone.
Cool. Just knocked on his ass. How much damage did you do with that one?
Oh, I haven't rolled yet.
Yeah, you need to roll your unarmed
One
attack
second.
damage, which is a D6, I think, for monk at
Nope,
fourth.
it's a D. Okay, that's actually supposed to be a 6, not a 7. I
You
mistyped
still
it.
rolled a 1.
I'm gonna Google this real quick. I forget what level monk gets their upgraded shit.
I rolled a natural fucking 1 on the damage.
Okay.
So 6
well,
damage.
I actually don't think.
Oh, no,
you get
you're right, it's a
D6
D4.
Until,
it's a
I
D4
don't think.
right for now.
Yes,
so
I think
of,
it's
course,
still
of course I'm right. I'm the one
Gotcha.
who's taking notes.
it's
I'm like,
fifth
"Yeah,
level. Of course, it's fifth level. I thought it was earlier than that, but oh well. Whatever. Okay, so how much damage? 6.
6.
6 points.
Max, shut the fuck up.
Okay, so he automatically, like, you get up after being knocked to the ground and hurt pretty badly. You get up and fucking speed bag this guy right in the nuts, and he collapses onto his knees, and then you headbutt him. and he's not looking too good. No, he's not looking too good at all. He's gonna get to his feet and punch you back. Fucking, I guess I could just roll strength on this guy. 11. That's a miss.
Yes.
Cool. Grisha, you're up.
Rock 'em, sock 'em. So if this knocks him out, can I also just throw him out of the ring?
Yeah, sure. If it knocks him out, yeah.
Fuck!
That's a natural
Oh
one.
my good lord.
Hey, I'm getting a lot of use out of this fucking table today, aren't I?
I just watched the most terrifying thing ever.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
I just watched someone take a dart to the forehead.
Wow. You know what? Meets it, beats it. You
Wait.
just barely beat the DC of 4 with a 4.
You don't have that
Wow.
high wisdom.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Okay, so
boy.
you're not afraid. That's the good thing.
Hey boy.
Yoink, commoner. Natural 20.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm not. It rolled a roll 20. man.
He's on it.
I'm not kidding you. Okay, so he does a point of damage. So it's not that bad.
And
Oh wait, I'm sorry.
so
He does
two.
3 points of damage. Forget that I'm rolling for these guys to make them a little bit more threatening. 3 points
3
of
points
damage.
damage total.
Because he has a modifier of 0, so. Alright. So you miss your thing, and you're like, oh fuck. And then he elbows you right in the nose. Next up, Paula.
Yep.
Go again.
Alrighty. Let's see.
There was another nat 1.
17.
Hey.
17 hits.
1 second yonde. That's 8 damage.
Yeah, he's knocked out. He's KO'd.
Yay!
Boom, so that's fight's over.
Payla's gonna go hop out of the ring.
I'm always when I'm slightly satisfied on that because he drained you of a key point, which means I have less to deal with.
Ah, fine.
Alright, so now it's just Grisha and this one other guy.
Oh.
Alright, Grisha, you're up.
Punch!
Natural 20. He's knocked out. So you take this guy, grab him by the belt, and just chuck him into the crowd outside the ring. And he's KO'd 100%. There's no way he's getting back up from that.
I just like take both my fists and just like slam it in my chest, like boom, boom.
Oh yeah. Very intimidating. Alright. Your next opponents step up to the ring.
Because I actually hit my chest and it actually kind of hurt. Fuck.
Reset your con HP to whatever it was before. For this
Yay!
one, I'm going to use something a little different. Yeah. So, okay. I'm going to roll for these fuckers. I think I can do this, right?
We using the same initiative from last time or new initiative?
New initiative.
Alright.
Oh, a bandit this time.
Oh.
The bandit stat block, yeah.
14 for initiative.
14.
Nothing but nat
Sure.
20.
Okay. So, actually, Pyula's commoner goes first. With a punch. Let's find out what they can do.
If they can roll nat 20.
3. Yeah, no. That's a miss. Pyula, your turn.
Okay,
Yay!
actually proficient, like, because everyone has quote proficiency on unarmed strikes. I just don't get the.
Natural 20!
There you go.
I was correct.
So roll double your dice. Add your modifier.
10 damage.
Damn.
And now for my bonus attack.
Oh, you spending the key point?
God damn it!
No, she can do a bonus action attack anyway.
Critical fail.
Is it another critical fail?
Yeah.
Nat
Oh my
1.
God. Oh boy, man, I
I'm
really
just gonna
love
start.
this fucking.
I'm
Hey,
gonna
look at
start
that.
calling her. I'm gonna start calling Kayla Ford.
Make a wisdom save.
BG, the pot's being mean to me.
Make a wisdom
Got a
saving throw.
12.
DC 6.
I
Get-
win.
You win. Cool. You're not afraid.
God dang it.
Afraid of the big
Hey,
mean
I
bandit.
get advantage on saves against them.
Hey, look at that.
Haha, halfling thing.
It doesn't matter. The DC is so fucking low. It doesn't even hardly
I know,
matter.
it's amazing. It's great.
Um,
You have to roll two nat ones to fail that.
Pretty much, yeah. Alright, so one guy took fucking 10 points of damage. He's not looking too hot. Grisha's commoner's up next. Punchy punch. 15.
Yeah,
15 hits. For 2 points.
I am now out of temp HP.
There you go.
If I hit him, I'm gonna try and grapple him.
Okay, you can either grapple or hit.
Well, I have to hit first to grapple.
No, I know. Well, it's an athletics context, yeah? It's not an attack
Well, I'm
roll
pretty
unless
sure-
you're a monster. It's an athletics contest, so it's your athletics versus his acrobatics or athletics.
Team.
He's gonna go with acrobatics. 5. He's grappled.
I imagine I just have him like in a bear hug and just lifted him off the ground.
Pretty much, yeah. Pyula, your commoner is going to smack you one more time. Nope, 15. You're up next. Go.
20.
Yeah. Does it do more than 2 damage?
I automatically knock him out.
Yeah, he's
Automatically.
knocked out. He hardly did fuck all. Like it's the fight from was it Troy, where Brad Pitt walks up to that big guy, decks him in the face once, and falls down. It's basically that.
It's like
Oh
the
no, that was when he did. That was when he did his trademark kill me.
All right, Grisha's commoner. His speed is 0,
Well,
but
is
that
it
doesn't affect
advantage?
anything else.
I think it's disadvantage on attack rolls.
Nope, that's restrained. Natural 20.
I will double check grapple.
Grapple
No,
only puts your
VG
speed at 0.
VG
Restrained
is correct. It
makes
literally
your
is only
shit do
reduced
weird
the speed to 0.
That's it.
Grappling does nothing. Either way, he rolls 2d4 against you. So you got natural 20.
Hold on. I'm going to use Stone's Endurance.
5 points.
No, I'm not.
5 points of con damage.
Alright, so I'm at 11.
Alright, you're up.
I need a fucking grappler
What?
sheet.
Why do I hear Liberty whining?
No, this is dog whining.
Oh, I thought it was
Too
Liberty.
much of an old man to open the fucking door for himself.
Well, does Mac even know how to open doors?
Okay, yeah, we actually have a door that's like you can just pull it open. It's not that hard.
Grisha, you're up.
It doesn't lock or anything,
Uh,
so Matt can get it open.
I know there's nothing for a ring up. I'm just gonna try and yeet him out.
Okay. Pick him up and slam him on the ground.
What is your obsession with eating?
No, I am quite literally throwing him out of the ring.
Alright. It's not going to count as an unarmed strike. So,
It'd be another
You're gonna-
athletics contest, wouldn't it?
yeah. For him, since he is grappled, it's just straight athletics. 7. Alright, so you toss him back like 5 feet. into the crowd. They push him back on his feet. He's back up fighting. This guy goes for 3, miss. You're up next. We're just gonna take turns.
I'm gonna try.
Okay,
Let's try taking the fucking grappler feet.
I'm sorry for locking you out, little baby.
I mean, if you want to be a pit fighter, sure. Hey, there you go. 4 points of damage to that guy. First hit you've actually put on him. The bandit goes 7, miss. You're up next. We're just gonna trade blows the whole time. 17 hits, that's another 4 down.
Your fight
19.
stakes up.
Hits.
Fuck. I hate it when it gets cocked like that. 2
I'm at
and 4 and he's out. Alright. So that's it for that guy.
Yeah, this time I'm gonna throw him like past the crowd.
Okay. You can't get him up over the heads of people. But you can get him like sideways into a bunch of people who move out of the way because they've seen you throw the other guy and he just hits the ground. Knocked out cold. Okay. Let's get rid of that and get rid of that. Next 2 guys. Payola, go ahead and roll initiative again.
Yay! I'm ready to beat the shit out of you. 14.
Okay.
Yeah, this is why I saved my stone's endurance.
Roll into initiative, Grisha.
Oh, there's new. Oh, we're fighting a third.
Yep.
Third person.
We're fighting each other.
There's a 3rd round, and then you fight each other.
Oh, there is a 3rd round? There's a 3rd round before we fight each other?
Yep.
I thought the 3rd round was just us fighting each other.
Nope. Not yet.
I didn't take a single.
I go.
I did not take a single point of damage in that fight.
I'm gonna move this over here. Just for ease of
I'm
access.
sorry about my dog. He's whining.
Okay, so
Not letting him outside.
people you're fighting now are trained guards of Ydras.
Oh.
They're a little bit tougher than normal. Alrighty. So, first one against Pyula, he gets to go first. He's gonna roll strength. Natural 20. So,
Fucking hate you.
2d4 plus 2. Max damage. I'm not even joking. So 10 points. 10 points of con damage.
Great. Very cool.
Woof.
Jesus.
You're up next though, so go ahead.
God damn it. Okay, 20.
20 hits.
Great. I'm not letting you outside, idiot. 8.
For 8 points of damage.
And if I were to run under his legs, would he get disadvantage?
You could occupy his space, but it wouldn't get disadvantage, no.
No. Alright.
He is a trained guard. Let's see. So, how much damage did you do again? How much damage did you do again?
I did 8.
8 damage. Okay. Damn. Okay. Punch him right in the fucking nutsack. All right. Grisha's Ydras guard's going up next. 18.
Yeah.
D4 plus 2. 5 points total.
Shit, I'm at level.
Grisha, you're up. These guys over here.
How bad is it that I
Duck.
want to whack my dog?
Don't do that. Make him
9.
happy. Now.
Misses.
I can't let him out into the front yard. I can't let him run around. We already have
Make
to do
him.
I don't know what's happening. Pyula,
What
natural
just
20.
happened?
Natural 20 against you.
Oh.
All your fucking
And max damage again? What the fuck? I'm rolling physical dice too. Like, this isn't even rolling on the bot. Okay, well, it's another 10. I'm assuming you're knocked out because you don't have a 20 con.
No.
Alright, so Pyula is fucking yoted through the crowd into the crowd, and the ranger brushes off his shoulder and wipes his hands.
Oh wait, we're using con as our HP? Then
Yeah.
I'm fucking out.
Yeah, you're KO'd. Alright, well,
Ow!
god damn, that's some bad luck.
Fiji, the bot Fiji!
You were supposed to fucking win this thing. I don't know what the hell's going on.
The bot's being mean to me!
Yeah, it really is. Holy shit. Both bots are
Apparently
being
she
mean to you.
wasn't supposed to
Or
win.
two different bots that are being mean to you right now. Alright, well, it's Grisha's next, so 6 misses.
Stop whining. Stop it.
22 hits, that's for 4. Boom, trading blows back to back. He misses one, you connect with his face. He goes in for another. That's a 10. That's a miss. Okay, well, fuck.
I sock him in the torso.
He keeps missing and you keep connecting with his body. One more go. 21.
Hit.
5 points to you.
Alright.
And a 19 for 4. He's looking really rough. So
I've
if he doesn't
taken
get an extra
10.
20.
I have 6 left.
6. Miss. Okay, he's out. So, third round goes to Grisha.
Throw him
Boom,
out
boom.
too.
Easy peasy. Alright. Well, final round. It's just between
Yeah.
Grisha and one other dude. Now I have to find another stat block. Hold on a second. You're up against the ranger that Pyula fought just now. Okay.
I wanted to kick the shit out of Grisha.
I know. It's
We
some
can
tough luck
Get
there,
out of
buddy.
each other some other time.
Alright, so he's got to roll initiative again. Ah, damn it, he wasn't selected.
Oh yeah, I got one initiative myself.
So I'm gonna just roll it again. There we go. Well, he didn't get very good. So Grisha's up first.
Rock him, sock him.
Ding ding.
I think I actually clicked my battle axe on that. Hold on. Nope.
11, miss. 18,
Yeah.
4 points.
Okay. 12.
19 hits for 4. He's got 10 left. 17,
Yeah. This one's endurance.
another 4. Roll your d12.
He physically can't.
Oh, that's right. He just negate all the damage. Because it's...
Yeah, it's a
Minimum
D12 plus 3, minimum 4.
You got it. Alright, you're up.
Still at 12.
You're up next.
21.
That's another 4. He's at 6. 11.
Miss.
8. Miss. 19.
Yeah.
Nice. 6 points.
6.
Yeah, 6 total.
I'm at 6.
Miss. 15.
Fuck!
3.
I'm at 3.
Roll it, baby. 4. So he's at 2. Hup! 20.
Shit.
I think he just wins because if he rolls a 1, he gets 3. So
Dang.
the brawl of titans happens. This fucking guy is going toe to toe with a Goliath, and he knows it, and he's winning. It's a very close match, but in the end, a final boxing of the ears and a knee to the gut drops Grisha to the floor, and the ranger is declared the victor.
We both lost to the same fucking
You
ranger.
both lost to this one fucking dude.
Jeez.
Whew.
Ah,
Just stand back up.
I only got one hit on him.
Walk over to that ranger.
Mhm.
And I'm just gonna clap him on the back and let out a big old laugh.
Oh yeah, he's gonna shake your hand, and like do the whole like champion fists rage thing, to the whole crowd. Groff walks into the center of the ring. Well, well, looks like we got a winner, boys. Give it up for what's your name? He's like, my name's Jeff. Give it up for Jeff.
Jesus
Fucking
Christ.
Jeff the Ranger.
My name?
You know
my
what?
name,
I
Jeff.
I wasn't thinking of the
Please?
meme when I said it, but now I'm thinking of the meme.
Please,
This
please
is
tell
what
me.
happens.
Please tell me it's spelled Geoff.
Yeah, it is spelled Jeff.
Ah.
My name's Jeff. You know what? Fuck it. That's his voice now.
Oh, you don't.
He's like, yeah, I won the fight. I won the money. The money is mine.
Jesus Christ.
As I said before, I love you and I hate you.
So it's what? It's 10 gold per person, yeah? So that's 2, 4, 6 times 10. 60 gold? So he wins a pot of like 60 gold. Not too bad. Groff takes some for commission, so he's going to take like 40% of that. So he really only wins, like 15 gold out of it. Groff takes the rest. As a
I mean, for a guard, 15 gold still.
yeah, I mean, for a venue fee, that's pretty good.
My cat just like aggressively licked his paw, flipped himself over on accident. And I love him so much.
Alrighty, there we go.
That one. It's not like anywhere to get
You two.
drinks in here, is there?
To drinks, no, not here. But everyone seems to be heading out and going in the same direction. So you're assuming that maybe post-game drinks are part of the ritual.
I'll clamber up onto the shoulder. So, you want to follow him or?
Apparently, Ringmaster has something to talk to us about.
Oh wait, huh?
I was just gonna say, you guys did great for newcomers. A lot of those guys have been veterans at my pit for years, so good on you for making it to the final rounds.
Oh yeah, we fight a lot, like an absurd amount.
Y'all really do.
Yeah.
Like
well,
I'm really getting sick of it at this point. I'm tired of kicking orcs in the dick. They're too fucking tall.
Tired of kicking orcs in the dick. Jesus
There you go.
Christ.
well, if you're interested, I
Actually
run these. I run these every week on this day. So if you're interested, come on by next week. We can do the same thing.
Oh, yeah,
That training you mentioned, was that a winner's only prize?
No, but the first lesson is free. That's the prize. Everything else you got to pay for.
Interesting.
How much do you charge?
Well, it depends on how long it takes you to learn, but usually it's 50 gold a lesson.
Hmm.
We do a lesson. We do 50 gold a lesson. However many lessons you want in a week's time, I can do. And then,
5,000 lessons.
and I'll make sure to teach you how to fight better, depending on what you want to use it for, of course. There are a number of styles I know that I'm good at, and I can train you in all of them.
Out of character, about how many lessons would it take for that to stick?
Out of character, it depends on you. So it's a skill roll for retention of information and training purposes. Because it's physical, there's only part of it that is mental. This is more physical training anyway. So this includes sparring and stances and all that fun stuff. So it would be an intelligence roll. It would be then afterward it would be an athletics. And And
Intelligence for the mind to remember. Intelligence for the mind to know. Athletics for the body to remember.
and then we average those two out. And what I will do, we average those two out, and then I will subtract a certain amount from it, and that will subtract from the amount of days you will need to complete the thing, quote unquote, like days, hours, whatever it would be. So, like, say you need to be a master at something, it's 1,000 hours to do something, right? 1,000 hours is the mastery of a skill. For something like a fighting stance, that's more like 100. So you would roll those scores. I'd subtract a little bit from it, depending on circumstances, and then we would subtract that from the total 100 that you need to gain the skill. So however many lessons it takes you to get that 100 down to 0.
And that goes off of the fighting styles. Yes.
Yeah, it would go off of fighting styles. So whatever
Does that-
whatever fighter has as a fighting style is something that you can learn.
Does that
And
include
each fighting
the
style has
fighting
its
style?
own pool of 100. So if you specifically train in dueling, you have a pool of 100 for dueling that you need to get through before you can learn dueling. You can train in 2 at the same time. You'll just have a pool of 200 you need to work through. And it costs a lot of money.
Still.
Yeah, and you also get the fighting styles don't stack, so just letting you know.
They never do. It's 2 defense fighting styles. Yeah, I basically have 2 shields.
So there you go. So yeah, that's how Graf's place works. You can train in fighting styles and take down points. And you're gonna keep track of those points. I'm not gonna keep track of them myself.
Fair.
Sorry. I just got a message from Magic about rejoining the campaign, so I'm doing that real quick.
Hey.
12. Apparently, he got a new job at Amazon. Good for him. And his Mondays are completely free, so he might even be able to do later time.
Yo, we might get our magic back.
Exactly. He
Yeah,
might
but
have
that
to.
would mean
He's gonna have to make a new character.
Dude, if Bree comes back after school year, if the
Dude, we're gonna have
campaign's still
7
going
people.
Monday, 7.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a mosh pit.
So
We're gonna get our magic back.
if he comes back, he won't be able to play Siri, I don't think. Because
we
of
have
the
2 full casters.
because of the caster limit, yeah. So
Oh, Grid's a caster?
Cyrodiil was a caster, and Brig, whatever his name is, Gear. I forget your name. Grid, yeah.
Grid.
Grid,
Yeah.
Grid is also a
I was
caster.
asking if Grid was a caster or not.
Just out of character.
Yeah,
reasons.
Grid's a cleric.
Y'all don't know he can do magic yet, but he's an Azamar, so you know he can do a little bit.
Neat.
I already know he's a cleric. Like, out of character, I know he's a cleric.
Trickster cleric.
Hey, Bill, what do you say we go get shit faced? Alright, asking in character, Taylor wants to get shit faced. You hear me?
Well, I'm not gonna drink, but you can drink all you want.
Because, I don't think we'd have been told by Kenrick about the whole. Or by Orion.
Nope, y'all were busy beating the crap out of people.
I'm back at the Crook and Crow, I guess.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go get
Shoot.
you
Oh,
some
did you not want to
food.
have dinner with me and Kendrick?
Oh, I didn't know if I was invited. Sorry.
Of
kinda-
course you were invited.
I messed up your dead shuffle a
you
little bit, so I felt a
directly
little weird.
invited, but like you're a part of the group. If you want to show up,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, you're part of the group now.
Alright.
Some of that
Taylor-
The other parts
Famous-
of the group don't get the option to get invited.
famous Ydras.
Hey.
It's
hospital.
because you weren't there.
Yeah, you weren't there.
You were busy getting the crap beat out of you.
If Payola and Grishaw go back to the Crook and Crow, I guess I'll go to the Crook and Crow, but if they don't, I'll go with you guys.
To be
We're
fair,
going
They-
wherever
they
the
are.
crap's going.
to be fair, you guys would have known where we went.
Fair.
No, I wouldn't. I physically
Orion would not.
wouldn't.
The other two would. And the
Kenrick would.
the horde of drunken brawlers eventually does wind up at the Crooked Crow. They basically do a pub crawl through the night.
Okay. I'll just go back to the
I'm
Crook
just-
Crow because I in character I
I'm
felt bad for
just-
messing up your dad's shop, so I don't know who's your dad.
So Payula and Grisha, are you getting drinks? I know Payula's not getting drinks, right?
Nope.
Okay, so Grisha
Hell,
only.
I'd imagined we would have heard that. Like, I imagine like either Kenrick or Orion would have heard me ask about the fight pet to the bartender.
Yeah. You guys discussed where you were going before you left.
Yeah, so,
So-
you all basically know where I am, know where we went.
4, 8. 8 plus 3 is 11. Plus 1 is 12. So take off 12 silver for the drinks throughout the night. Grisha.
Alright. I get absolutely shit-faced.
It's pretty good stuff. It's a good old time there. Pub crawling throughout the streets of Ydras late at night.
Like, if I don't wake up with a wicked hangover, I did it.
I think at some point Payula has to stop riding on Grisha's shoulders. Hello,
I'm like
Kimmy.
doing like songs and other stuff that's throughout the night, just partying.
Okay, we need to hurry up. I don't have pants on, hon.
So,
All right, so
I'm just gonna go ahead and roll this for the.
How drunk do you think we can get
If
on my
our
horse?
people...
you're slosh,
Well,
you're slosh, my dude.
My drunk performance
uh,
is very much average.
It's a
Alright.
little fun there. And nobody really seems to care. They're all just having a good time. Eventually, most of you find your way back to bed. Grid.
Mhm.
Hop in one-on-one with me.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Alrighty then.
Okay.
Everybody always-
Oh no!
Yeah, everybody always freaks out when they do that. Okay, so late at night, as you return to the Crook and Crow, the bar has closed down at this point. Everyone has gone to bed, except for one person. You see before you your mentor and your benefactor, Carver McGuinn. He has long red hair and a kind of neatly trimmed red beard as well. He's pale skin and looks kind of disheveled and dirty from the road. He gestures for you to take a seat.
I sit across from him. How's it going, Mr. C?
Well, it's going well. I think
It's good.
my business is going quite swimmingly recently.
Yeah, it's
Now,
going great.
how's your business been? Did you find
It's been good.
those people you're looking for?
They're in the room across from me, and I think a few of them might be staying in my room, my usual.
Good work. We could
They
use
need
them.
for some work.
I'm
They're looking for work.
I'm working on something right now that'll
What you working
hopefully
on?
we can pay them for it, and hopefully it'll do some good as well. Get me in good standing with one of the other 7, maybe even
Oh,
2.
yeah.
So for now, just keep doing what you're doing. If they'll hang out with you, we might be able to make a move on the big one soon.
Possibly.
For now, if they're willing, let them know that I've got work for them, and let them
Yeah.
know that that if they're interested, to meet me here tomorrow night.
Sorry. Tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night, I've got to take a trip back to the home country. When I come back, it'll be tomorrow night.
Okay. I'll let them know. They're definitely interested in work, so more than likely they'll want to meet you.
Right. Well, I hope you've packed your bags. It's gonna be quite a trip.
Alrighty. Where are we off to?
You are going. I'm not coming with you.
Oh,
Stay behind.
where am I going?
Eastcliff.
Eastcliff.
Northern ranges of Serpent House in the mountains. There's been a bit of a sickness going around up there, I've heard. And by the looks of it, it's something old. Something hasn't been seen for quite a while. And being as it's Durin and what the fuck was her name? Hold on, sorry. I forgot her name for a second. There's one other chick who is part of this thing. Where is she? Avora, there she is. Okay, so he says, so if we, being that it's Avora and Durin's town, we'll be in their good graces for sure if we go and if I send you and them to help clear out the sickness. I know you've got a little bit of healing powers there, but if this is what I think it is, your healing's not going to work.
Yeah, might have to look into that a little bit, see what's going on. I know a little bit about medicine, so
We'll see.
should be able to see.
So, if they're interested, tell them to meet me here at the tavern tomorrow night. If not, they can fuck off and do whatever they want to. I don't care, but
Yeah.
we'll have to meet eventually, and this is as good a time as any while I'm still around.
Alrighty. I'll let them know that you have work for them. Meet you tomorrow.
All right. Good rest to you.
Thank you, Mr. C.
I'll be back tomorrow. He pulls a scroll out of his bag and opens a trapdoor into what you know is the basement that leads to the sewer that leads to the hideout.
Hmm.
And he enters the trapdoor and shuts it behind him. And you hear the clicking of a lock on the other side. All right, now we can go back.
Okay. I'll head back up to my room.
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
I had a realization that makes me feel slightly uncomfortable.
Yes, yes, yes. I'm getting squished in your titties. We know.
Wow, I came back at the right time.
Oh, yeah.
You
Not
weren't here
this-
for the initial discussion. It took him like half a minute to start talking about it.
I'm sure it did. Oh, Solus died.
Yeah.
What's that revelation there?
Is everybody at the... Can I talk to everybody? Is everybody like... in the
Everyone's
same
asleep
area?
right now, but if we want to skip
okay.
ahead to the morning, we can skip ahead to the morning.
Yeah, we can skip until morning, and also.
Sure.
Bill, your nickname is Teddy Bear.
Oh,
What?
Kenrick, I also would ask if you had like a spare bow or something, because I do actually need to. Mine's in the shop. My
Catering
character's in
equipment.
the shop.
Uh,
Oh yeah, that's right. Fuck. Devin, stop being dead.
If only.
Only it worked that way.
If only.
if I only had a brain.
I ask myself every day.
Okay, so the day is yours.
I'm gonna go head down and get some breakfast from, Horace. My specialty.
I'll come down and do the same.
I stumble downstairs a bit.
Alrighty.
Hungover,
Definitely.
but a content smile on my face.
Pick
Well,
was
I'm
being
not drinking,
being
Christian.
held by her or he's on her shoulder. No in between.
You had quite the performance here, wasn't that, Grisha?
I am so sorry about that.
All business.
I've never
Like,
seen
you
it
just get like
before.
you just get like a thumbs up, and Bill, I imagine like you're now like on her shoulder as she's slightly swaying to get to the bar.
Yep. He's trying to hold on to something, but there's not much to hold on to.
I mean, there's her dreads.
He doesn't want to pull on your
Wait,
hair.
Goliaths don't have
That'd be
hair on their
mean.
head, do they?
Female
Female
Goliaths do.
I thought they
Or
were
if
all
you're a
bald.
male Goliath, if you get the felt dwarven kind.
Yeah, but that's a beard. That don't count.
I mean, it's a handhold all the same.
Are we all sitting at the same table? Because I got some business propagations for you guys, possibly. Some work.
Work? You?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. What's up?
How much is a meal, VG?
I
Like,
think it comes with
it
room.
depends on the meal, but it's usually like 5 copper. And unless you want something
Cool, I'll-
more expensive than that. If you want like a fucking buffet, it's like 5 silver.
I'll
for all you can
toss.
I give the man 5 silver.
All right.
There we
He's
go.
like,
Hungry.
shit. Okay. Well,
Old.
here we go. And he goes into the
What I
back.
miss?
And you just hear,
My
you hear
internet
like,
started tripping out.
Teddy bears.
you hear like
Also-
a whisk and a fucking eggs being cooked and sizzling of bacon, and it smells really good.
Horse always makes a great
Hey,
bacon.
Kendrick, do you have a spare bow by any chance? Mine's in the shop.
Oh. Well done. Takes masterwork bow off shoulder. Ballistic.
I'm assuming it's a masterwork short bow.
It is a short bow.
bow.
Okay.
The thorn bow is a short bow.
Oh, about the
You're talking about the masterwork.
bow.
Right, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, then it is a longbow. It's a +1 to attack rolls, is what it is.
I'm gonna
It was not.
turn it
I
in
was
my
trying
hand
to
a
click
few
on it
times.
to read it, not cast.
Right, fine. Just fucking Grisha explodes the table with thunder.
I was clicking on it to read it, not to cast. Fuck you.
I'm gonna look it over, give it a pluck of the string, and I'm gonna. Yeah, this'll do. A little bit light for me, but it'll do. I'm gonna.
That
What
begs
is
the
it?
question, BG. Now that I'm looking at this, the increase in the cantrip damage is that character level or is that class level?
Class level. Or no, sorry, not class level. Character level. Character level. My bad.
So
That's the
I guess we're all
official
sitting at the
ruling
same
I digged
table.
up somewhere. I've had that question before.
We can all sit at the same table, so I can tell you about this little propaganda.
Yeah.
Yeah. While you're waiting for a buffet.
Yeah.
What's up?
Okay,
Well, I'm
so
waiting for mine.
I had a little chit chat with my boss last night, and he likes you guys, and he wants to see if you guys want to come help him with a job, and if so, we can meet him tomorrow night, and he can give you guys details.
Wait,
Well, that's perfect.
you can see
Yeah.
Orion's brain like clicking, like, wait, boss, but we didn't.
We have
You went with us to dinner, then we went to the tavern. Like, you can see Orion's head, like, trying to piece together where you met up with your boss.
There's like a bunch of. It's like that one meme with the match. The equation just.
that mean,
Yeah, it's
that
not
means-
right.
hey,
He
we're
wants
gonna
to meet
jump.
here. He wants to meet here
Guys,
tomorrow night.
buy fucking chips. Fuck
That's
off.
fine. I
you.
still got stuff that's gonna hold me down for a week. I'm sure there's stuff we can do in the Ydras though while we
Yeah.
wait.
Oh well, there'll be a little bit of a traveling when I meet Ydras. We're gonna be heading out for a little bit.
Oh, I'm fine with heading out
Already-
for a while.
You're
Already
from
been
around
here
here. You
for
know
a
where
day.
the East Cliffs are?
Buy fucking chips. Stop it.
Did you say East Cliffs?
Stop.
Yes.
Eastcliff.
No, get
East
your
Cliffs.
head out.
Yeah. Mountains.
Something's going on up there, but I'm gonna let my boss tell you guys about that.
Ryan, roll a history check for me, please.
This is my
More
game.
mountains. All right.
Well, give me a second. History. I'm assuming I don't get anything to this, right?
No advantage or anything, no. This is for knowledge of what Eastcliff is.
Fuck.
The most you know, it is co-owned by 2 of the Council of 7. The entire town is co-owned by them. The 2 in question are Avora, Silver-Handed, and Durin Sarterix. Both of them are dwarves. Avora is the one who basically runs the town, and it is a community of refugees that have been rescued from Gorgon House. That's as far as you know.
Has the food come out by now or no?
Oh yeah. So you watch as Horace brings out this steaming fucking gigantic platter of eggs and bacon and sausage, and all sorts of shit. It sets it on your table. It looks like a fucking meal from Monster Hunter, and it smells
Oh,
delicious.
that looks delicious.
Horse does
Can
make
you
the
put a
best
little fuck off
bacon.
of Christian's shoulders? You know, so we can eat. You know, without Christian's help. He's too short.
Grisha just starts
Get a
tearing
booster
into
seat.
it. So,
Kendrick does the same.
what can you tell us about this job?
Not even using utensils.
Again, we're talking with his boss tomorrow. It's fine.
What
He'll give you all
can
the
you tell us
information.
before we talk to your boss?
Just that it's going to be a job up there in East Cliff. I mean, nothing more really. Just a possible
He mentioned one other thing.
clearing of an area.
He mentioned one other thing in specific.
The sickness?
Yeah.
There's a possible sickness that's been popping up. An old sickness. And
Huh.
he wants us to go check it out. Something that hasn't been
Hey,
around
is
for a while.
Yeah, you mentioned when you were just
DG,
talking to
quick
yourself
question.
at us.
Mhm.
Sorry?
Is that traveler guy your boss? You know, the one that you kind of spoke to. You know, you kind of spoke to thin air when you met us.
Traveler. Oh, no, that's my god, I pray to him.
Oh,
None of you
He
have
helps me
ever
out.
heard of the
Oh,
Traveler.
we have another real.
I'm just gonna go ahead and I don't know, and just say immediately it's completely foreign to me.
None of you, nobody, not even the most aware among you, know what the Traveler is. It's a brand new concept.
Well, I guess
Yeah.
there's another fucking
Uh,
godly body.
DG,
Well, he
quick
helps me with my
question.
shenanigans, really. That's about it.
What do you want to say,
Does
Ryan?
this world work off 10-day or 7-day?
7-day weeks, 5-day work weeks.
Okay. So it's not Forgotten Realms 10-day. Got it.
Fuck
in
that. I
which
don't want to keep
case-
track of that.
Yeah.
We'll do 7 days a week, 5-day work weeks, and then 30 days a month to make it easy.
Yeah. And the cart doubles our movement speed, so the trip would be 5 days, correct?
Yeah, and since you're a
4.5.
ranger and you don't worry about the fucking awful terrain of a swamp, then yeah, it would be cut in half from whatever the ruler says from where you are right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Were you interested in meeting him, Paula? Or possibly joining us?
Well, you did happen to drop the word shenanigan,
Uh-huh.
and that's quite an interesting word.
You know, I actually think most of what our group does focuses on shenanigans.
Shenanigans?
Mine's more of
Shenanigans.
trickery.
Shenanigans?
I like tricks, messy stuff.
Pergananant?
Jesus
That is a wonderful
Christ.
idea.
Well,
Taylor,
if
Taylor's
we
gonna
do
dip his
do it,
hand in eggs again
I'll
and like
be in
have
time.
out because he's a gremlin.
I'll be back in time for my bow to get done if we go straight to East Cliff and straight back.
Sickness. Any details on that? 'Cause I'm good at dealing with those.
He just told me of an old sickness that hasn't been around for a while. It's been popping back up. He didn't really give you too much details.
Is it called measles?
I have no idea.
Since I'm a little bit familiar with the history of Serpent House, would I know of any like mythical diseases in the history?
No, but Kenrick might.
Oh,
Hey.
that's no.
What I gotta roll for
Oh, it's
diseases?
useful for
Either-
once!
Either roll medicine or arcana or history. One of those three.
All right.
Yep, and I think it went in my pocket.
Sure. Let's go history.
You know, I was beginning to think this may be a bit easy. I can just pop fucking Lesser Restoration, but it seems like it's gonna be more.
Whew, 20.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. So, part of the reason why the Inquisition was formed in the first place was because of this outcropping of spell plague. It doesn't work the same as
Oh,
spell plague in
no.
normal rules. It has a different function. Essentially, what it did was it attacked magic users and slowly drained the life out of them. Spells
Oh.
that normally healed diseases only fed it more and worsened the condition. And as a result, a lot of people died.
Oh.
And they were buried in mass graves all over the place. In places where diseases are easily spread, like Serpent House, it was the most rampant.
Oh no, I don't think we can take that job.
So now there was a an alleviation for the spell plague found eventually, because otherwise everyone would just be fucking dead. It turns out that trying to fight it makes it stronger, but leaving it alone will weaken the individual, but eventually it will starve itself out. Now, that was 400 years ago. You have no idea what this strain of spell plague would be, if it is in fact spell plague. But if it's resurfaced after this long, it's safe to assume that it's morphed or changed in some way to make it a little bit more resilient.
All right, so yeah, I don't think we should take that job.
Why is that?
Well, your boss said it was an old sickness, right?
Yeah.
Well, a long time ago, there was this thing going around called the spell plague,
Magic second?
and it killed a lot of people, especially magic users.
Well, I don't
it-
think my boss would send me up to a job that uses harm spell users, as I am one myself.
Yeah, but if you caught the spell plague, it would weaken your magic, and if anyone tried to perform healing magic on you, it would only make it worse, and it would keep going on until you died.
Interesting. I don't think my
Really,
boss would
the
send me up there knowing my abilities. So, if it was
Grisha
that.
looks at hand, realizes, oh shit.
Yeah, but I mean, if it is the spell plague and it's coming back after this long, it's more than likely changed, at least a
Maybe.
little bit. So we don't know what we're going up against.
He might know more
Ah.
if we still want to talk to him tomorrow night. We can ask him more questions. He was kind of in a hurry, so he couldn't give me a quite in-depth detail.
Well, she says, Grisha's like half a mouthful of food. Well, there's nothing saying we can't ask him what the job is, and if we don't like it, we can just say no.
I mean, if it is
Fair.
the spell plague, I don't feel like dying.
I mean, that's kind of how it works. You know, we can just say no. And if we say no, not really much you can do about it. I don't know, if our families or something, we don't give a shit. Or at least I don't give a shit. Wait, no, that's mean. Wait, Payla would never say that.
Yeah, Brattle is lawful good.
Catch yourself like, ah, fuck.
And if it tries the forces, I can actually try out this new ironwood axe.
Yeah.
And his spear! He's got a hole up his spear.
I mean, my parents are probably all already mad at me for having not sent them a letter for the past 3 months. They probably hate me even more if I died.
Probably.
I'm too far away from my homeland, so.
You probably should send your parents a letter.
I
Mine-
did.
Mine hardly know what a letter is, so.
I did. I sent them a letter. They're just gonna be upset that it took me this long to send them one.
Yeah, so they don't get more. But if you wait too long, the sooner you send it, the less mad they'll be.
Besides, I think they'll be even more unhappy if I came home in a casket.
We're not paying for your fucking funeral. That shit's expensive.
Well, that's just... Well, no, we're friends.
I'm sorry. I love you. You're
Don't worry, we'll use the money on your corpse.
I'll
That's-
probably end up just giving you a Goliath funeral.
No,
I mean,
I'll make sure you get
Are we
home.
there? Depending
Or
on
at
where
least
we
get
are,
buried
like,
with
like, where
proper.
we are during that adventure, if we have enough food or something, we might have to cannibalize you. You know,
So-
just survive.
Well, that's
You're-
no trend.
Hard.
You're a magic user, Kendrick?
I am indeed.
What kind?
Well, I don't know a little bit of magic, but it's mostly my bow.
Though.
Oh, right, you haven't seen it before.
Haven't.
Probably shouldn't do it here.
It's really fancy, bro.
Can I look over to Horse and give him a thumbs up if we use magic? Or a little quick.
Like, shrugs and brings out another plate of eggs.
Go for it.
I summoned Goldbrand in longbow form.
Okay, so one of the things about Kinrick's person that you have noticed over the past few days with him is that his left hand his left palm and all the fingers and all his thumb and everything is covered in this gold material. And it's just on the palm of his hand, as if he had stuck the bottom of his hand in like gold paint and lifted it away. You watch now as that gold sheen on his hand morphs and changes into the shape of a golden longbow.
That's pretty neat.
That's not all.
What else can you do?
Well, I change it from a longbow to a pike.
All right, so you watch as the longbow changes from the golden longbow into a golden colored long spear. It's about
Damn
10
it.
feet long.
I forget. In order to read it, I have to click it to expand it, not click the actual name. Son of a bitch.
So you can use weapon magic. That's cool.
Sort of like that, and I change it into a dagger, so it's super tiny.
Interesting.
There you go. It changes into a golden dagger.
Oh,
Oh,
well,
hey,
I'm
right.
sort of a magic user myself, a little bit.
Out of character, have we told? I-
Have one.
Never mind. I forgot what I was gonna say.
I mean, I also know a couple of minor magic tricks.
What the-
I
did I?
I flick the dagger around in the air, and I move the dagger around in the air in a circle, and I use prestidigitation to change his hair color to blue.
To change whose
Oh,
hair
I
color.
can do something like that a little bit.
Whose hair color are you changing?
Grid.
Okay, well, Grid, your hair is now blue for an
Oh,
hour.
that's
You've
cool.
gone full anime.
I can do some. I can do some stuff like that, kind of.
Oh,
Not
really?
quite. Well, yeah.
Is there anyone else in the bar?
No, it's just you guys.
I'm gonna cast invoke duplicity and make a clone of myself next to him.
You invoke
Channel
duplicity, and
divinity.
a shimmering mirage appears next to Grid, solidifying into a perfect duplicate.
You can make clones of yourself too.
I'm assuming we don't need to make the save in order to know if it's illusion or an actual
No,
clone.
that's super illusion magic right there. Definitely.
You can make clones of yourself too.
You can make clones as well.
I cast mirror image. I make 2 clones of myself.
3, I think, or 4. 3 or 4.
Oh wait, 3?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is 3.
Mirror image, get
I
that
have
3. So
3
there's,
duplicates.
so there's now 4 Kinricks and 2 Grids.
I can do that
They
as well.
All of a
I
sudden, this is
cast
turning into a math problem.
This is fantastic.
I can do that as well, and I cast the same spell.
Jesus. Horace comes out of the back, sees everyone standing there, and goes, "I'm gonna need a lot more eggs."
So all my Kinricks, all 4 of me, turn to look at Horace, raise their hands, and we say in Sylvan, hello.
He puts the plate of eggs down and goes into the back. I don't have time for this shit.
So the other spell I cast.
He's like, nope, not dealing with this, not dealing with this.
So the spell that you cast is a little bit different than my first one. My other one doesn't move with me; it moves by himself.
All 4 of us say in common, well, that's cool.
But you do only hear one voice because the other 3 are just illusory duplicates.
Oof.
Question: If I were to do thunderclap, could it be heard? Would it be heard outside the building?
Yes.
Yes, it's a thunderclap.
I know you're playing a. If you do, you're gonna get smacked.
I really
the fuck up.
want to do that. I really want to do the
Do
clap.
it. Do it.
Don't do it.
As for
Mike's
the
#1 fan is trying to get her to do it.
Be near like a window or something.
Yeah, they're nice big bay windows for anybody who would walk by to see several of the same person in one place.
Are you using my titties for balance? What the fuck, bro?
Okay. So yeah,
I'm gonna do.
Don't claw my eye, little asshole.
Since it doesn't do damage,
what
and I'm
does
really just doing this for the.
Are you using thunderclap to open all the windows?
That's
No.
thaumaturgy.
I was gonna say I can do that.
Hey,
I use thaumaturgy to open all the windows.
I use thaumaturgy to explode.
Orion, make me a wisdom save, please.
God fucking damn it! Why can't I just be left in peace?
Nah, not in this group. If you want to be left in peace,
Are
be a
you
magic user.
shitting me?
Yes, I'm casting Crown of Madness on you.
Jeez.
Fuck your crown.
Orion, you didn't expect this? Most of us aren't using fucking utensils to eat.
So, Grisha begins to drum this erratic beat on her instrument, and you can see starting to form out of thin air is this twisted crown of iron that seems to almost want to materialize there. But then Orion goes, "Nuh-uh," and swats it away, and it dematerializes and goes away.
I'm going to look very badly at Grisha, and I'm gonna go. And you looked offended when I said I didn't trust you.
I can also make magic arrows.
You act like that would have been anything.
I'm gonna narrow my eyes. Listen, I may not cast magic, but iron crowns don't just appear and land on people's heads for no reason.
It would have just made you go a little crazy, and then I would have canceled it immediately.
So you can use magic as well. That's interesting.
It was more just to show the crown.
Huh.
Man, I
What
remember
kinda-
Luigi
what
was
kinda
like,
weapon
it's gonna
is
be a
Such
low
little
magic
bitch baby
campaign.
about it.
Yeah, right.
What kind of weapon does Ducky or Payol have on his back?
I'm just gonna
I also
throw
have
a fucking
10
piece
pounds
of
of
bacon at
dark.
Orion.
The
A what?
the
I have a
halfling
spear and 21 pounds of dart.
gets a backpack.
I
full
lean
of
over
darts.
and touch Payola's spear and cast a light.
Okay, well, the spear emits a bright light out to
I'm gonna
however
go,
long it goes, 30 feet, something like that.
I'm gonna go
20, 40
back
feet
to the bar.
So your spear is now iridescent, and at that point, the door to the bar opens.
Keep in mind, hold up, VG, did you hear me? I said I
I
was
make
walking
my
to the
clothes
bar.
disappear.
I said I was walking to the bar as the light thing was being cast.
Yeah, okay, and then fucking an Angole guard walks through the door,
I
and that's where we're gonna
make
end the
my
session.
Oh.
Right
Oh.
before
I
we
make my images disappear.
Oh no.
Nope.
I mean, my images have
He just-
already been gone.
Remember when I said big bay windows that anyone could see through?
Panic scream.
Y'all are just here practicing your fucking shit in the middle of a bar in the middle of the day.
Hey, at least mine
For
was
shame.
somewhat subtle, because I didn't
you
have
guys
to use
messed
my
up.
actual drum.
For shame.
Oh, hi, magic.
What's up?
Yeah, he's been listening in.
Okay.
That's gonna be
Like,
into
I
the
spent, I
chat.
actually did not use my drum. I just did like little hand wavy things.
You caused magic.
Right, to show something. To show something. The crown, the iron crown, that's only visible to me.
Oh, is it?
I think it is.
No, it just says a twisted crown of jagged iron appears on its head. So no, it is available. It's
hold
visible
on.
to everybody.
Well, it didn't actually form anyway.
It started to.
Y'all done fuck the fuck up.
You still casted the spell, and there was still an effect.
Disguise thyself and move to
It's
the
just
other
that Orion resisted it in time to not be affected
Well,
by it.
Actually,
I'm gonna
no.
have to come
The
back
crown
in
actually
and
wouldn't have
bust y'all
formed
the
at
fuck
all.
out of jail. Shit.
I will say this: the crown only forms if they're charmed. See, so they're well, the target is charmed in this
That's
way. So if
why I
it's not
said
charmed,
it-
the crown wouldn't form.
That's why I said it began
Hunter,
to
the
form
guy who
and then
does
went
the
away.
most flavoring with any spell, also Hunter.
You're
competing
trying
over
to
the
get out of a
ruling of
ticket, and it's
flavoring
not going to
spell.
happen. So
I
be prepared
know,
to be fined
I
next
can
week. You
see
fuck.
you cast the components. I don't give a fuck. I also know I had to roll a save.
Fair, all they saw on all the guard out there would have seen is just me playing my drum.
No, he would have seen all the other magic shit that goes on, and he recognizes when spells are cast because that's his job.
Guys,
You're not getting out of a
Yeah.
ticket with this one. You're not. It's
y'all
not going to
are
happen.
so
Oh,
fucking stupid.
boy,
Why am I
can I finish my sentence or am I going to cut off again?
No, you're gonna cut off again.
No, you're gonna get cut off.
This is as the end of the
Fucking-
session. As the end of the session, I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you for playing. We will have Magic back next week. For fuck's sake, I have fucking 6 players now. Okay.
Don't worry, bro. I used to have
You know
AIDS.
you love me.
I do, but oh fuck, I gotta change some shit now. All right.
I'm sorry.
I'll see y'all
Hey,
next week.
just have him be the guard.
Right.
Just have him be
Bye.
the guard that walked in on us.
No, it's not gonna happen.
Fuck you. No.
No, caster limits, Reese, buddy. We're not doing that again. All right. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Later.
Bye.
Bye.